Yo, what it do, YouTube? What's good, family? Salute to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Salute. What's good, everybody? What's happening? Hope everybody having a blessed day, blessed Tuesday, you know. But we coming in talking about some Alperen Sengun, KD. You know what it is, man. Houston Rockets basketball, baby. Houston Rockets basketball. You know what it is. Talk about some Kevin Durant action, some Alperen Sengun action, how they will take over and dominate the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned for all that coming up. I will drop the link in the chat if anybody want to come through. It's a live stream show, live talk show. So if you're new to the channel, man, just hit that link. If you want to donate to the channel, the link will be posted in the comment section. If you want to donate to the channel and show some love, if you want to become a member of the channel, also hit that link and become a member, man. Become a part of the exclusive family, man. Appreciate everybody's in the building. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. Press 1 before we get this thing started. Press 1 if you can hear me. Press 1 if y'all can hear me, fam. We in the building. Hey, shout out to everybody that's pulling up. I see y'all in the building, man. Shout out to Zachary saying for the one time, man. I'm good. My mic is right. Bet that. Shout out to Zachary saying in the chat. You feel me? What up, Zach? Salute, bro. Salute. Can y'all hear me? Shout out to Cottage in the building. What up, Cottage? Salute, Cottage. Salute to all the members. Salute to all the day ones, A1s. We know what it is, man. You know what it is, man. What up, Cottage? Always showing love to the chat, man, to the channel, man. What up, Cottage? Salute to you. Say salute to the chat room. Salute. DJ Mill, what the business is, DJ? What's up with it, DJ? He said, we'll go to Al Green. Hey, this year I promise no Sengun slander for me. Hey, man, I wouldn't necessarily call it Sengun slander. I mean, if you have some high expectations for Alperen Sengun, I wouldn't call that slander. You know what I'm saying? You want the best. You want to bring out the best for Alperen Sengun first and foremost. So I wouldn't necessarily call that slander, my G. I wouldn't necessarily call that slander, but salute to you, bro. I know what you mean by that, though. Roy Montez pulling up for the one time. What up, Roy Montez? Salute. Y'all get the likes up real quick. Hey, what up, Old Head Podcast in the building? Old Head Podcast, T Price. Y'all know what time it is. T Price in the building. What up, T Price? TP. Sky in the building. What's up with it, Sky? What's up with it, Sky? What's up with it? What's the business? So the mic is right. Bet that. Shout out to Sky High, man. King Solomon. Mountain. What up, King Solomon? Salute. Todd the show. You know what's up, Todd? Todd, what it do, Todd? What it do? Elder, Pastor Rufus, man. What up, Pastor? Salute to Elder in the building. Salute as well. Salute. Always showing love to the channel, man. Always showing love, but we're going to get to the business with this KD and Alperen Sengun, as far as them taking over and dominating the league in their way. The KD and LP way right quick. Let me see who I'm missing. Daniel in the building. What up, Daniel? Say, what's good? I'm good. Bet that. Chest ready, pulling up. I see you, chest ready. I see you, homie. One mission, I see you as well. I'm good. Young in the beat, say salute, Greenleaf, salute, chat. Hey, salute. Hey, man, let's talk about it real quick. But first, I'm gonna LP, came out and had an interview with the Turkish, I believe. Well, he had an interview in Turkey, and because he's out there in the Eurobasket League, and he's doing some things out there as far as repping his country and staying in shape, and everything like that. So he did an interview, right? Elaborated on some things, talking about the playoff experience, talking about Ime Udoka, Amen Thopnson, Kevin Durant, a lot of additions, man. So it's a lot that went into the interview with Alperen Sengun as far as this offseason. So I want to really, you know what I'm saying, cover the fact that Kevin Durant and, you know, Alperen Sengun is going to be, you know, something dominant to see. But as you can see on the screen, you know, Alperen Sengun numbers in the playoffs. Well, not in the playoffs, in the regular season. This is what he averaged, 19 and 10. Uh, you know, in the playoffs, he stepped it up to another level, you know, as far as his, you know, regular season numbers. So that being said, and that being, you know, what it is, you know that Alperen Sengun is going to step it up in the playoffs. He's going to step it up in key ways when it comes down to it, right? So yeah, but as far as what, you know, some of those interviews, you know, high quotes and things like that, he said a lot of things, man. And here's one of them right here. Fred VanVleet. They asked him about Fred VanVleet, Alperen Sengun, on his relationship with Fred VanVleet. He said Fred has been an incredible leader since he first joined the team. He does a lot you don't see on the court. Controlling and leading the team is not easy. He also does this when he's not playing. In my opinion, there's not a single point guard like Fred in the league. Nowadays, point guards are focused on getting their shots. Fred is not like that. He's the potential in me. He sees the potential in me. Sorry about this. Sees the potential in me. Fred and Ime get mad and argue with me time to time, but doesn't last long. He always in my ear, you know, and I like that from Alfred Shingo, you know, elaborating on everything, the leadership with Fred VanVleet, because we know the impact of Fred VanVleet, what he is, you know, as far as what the Rockets was trying to do going into the season, adding Ime Udoka, you know, and that was the, you know, one of the key guys that he added to the team, him and Dylan Brooks, setting a standard, setting a, you know, defensive mindset with this young group. So with LP really, you know, elaborating on Fred VanVleet's leadership, and you can see Fred, you know, taking trips to Turkey, you know, and you know, taking the time to work out with LP Shingun. You know, it's a friendship relationship, you know, outside of just being a Rockets professional teammate. So, you know what I'm saying, everybody, you know, if you really locked in on the Rockets, you know how we really look at the Rockets as far as, you know what I'm saying, youth and development growth. So with Fred VanVleet being around, you know, you really see it, you know, whether that was Jalen Green to a certain degree when he was here and Alperen Sengun, but Alp really stepped his game up. The leadership that Fred VanVleet presented and the way the pick and roll scenarios that Fred, you know, opened up to Alperen Sengun when he didn't have a point guard to really, you know, operate like that. And you see what Alp saying is like Fred just took the time to make us better, you know, whether, you know, off the pick the first year Fred got here, right? First year Fred got to the Houston Rockets, you know, it was more heavy pick and roll with Alperen Sengun, you know, getting familiar with Alper's game and, you know, knowing him as a player, where he's comfortable at, what he needs to get better at, you know, and things of that nature. So that's the patience that Fred had with, you know, all of his young guys, really, you know, from Jabari, like I said, Jalen to a certain degree, and, you know, mostly LP, you know, and the guard play and the center play for Alperen Sengun and Fred VanVleet really worked magic, you know, outside of whatever we was doing. So when you look at it going forward, adding a KD to the squad with the Fred VanVleet, I don't everybody, you know, have this, you know, in the back of their mind. I'm pretty sure everybody has this in the back of their mind as far as Fred VanVleet shooting inconsistently, you know, saying chunking threes from Baghdad, and you know what I'm saying, throwing bricks to the wall, things like that. And that's not necessarily the case. I believe that if Fred VanVleet in this season going forward with Alperen Sengun, Alp getting more consistent, you know, and he spoke on that as well in an interview in Turkey, that he has to get better at what he does better, and that's, you know, field goal percentages and getting comfortable. He missed a lot of bunnies, and we all pointed that out. So, you know, I'm glad that LP's aware of that, and we all should, you know, acknowledge. I like how he acknowledges his faults first and foremost. So, Fred VanVleet's impact as a leader, you know, salute to Fred on that, and he also spoke on a lot of things. You know, we're gonna get to the KD joining the team and everything like that, but you know, what other one he spoke on? He spoke on something. Oh yeah, Steven Adams. It's the Steven Adams and LP effect, the double big lineup. You know, uh, LP, who's a natural four in his own country, You know, when he won MVP early on in the stage before he got to the Rockets. Um, we placed him at the 5 when he got to the Rockets under Steven Silas, you know, with the Bruno Fernando type of, you know, seesaw effect. You had guys mad about, you know, Al P not getting that time. And then you had guys understanding the situation where Al P didn't fit with the group that was out there. And I'm speaking on Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr., and Eric Gordon, all these guys that really are, you know, up and down the court, throwing lobs, and you know what I'm saying, you need a rebound and put back, all that stuff like that, right? So you have Ime Udoka who's here, and adding to Steven Adams, you know what I'm saying, it was beneficial for LP, you know, as he spoke on Alperen Sengun on the double big lineup. When Ime Udoka introduced the big lineup, it made my job a lot easier. Having to consistently be physical with the opposing center on the defense and then switching to the offense become very tiring. With the double big, my performance increased and I had more energy on both ends. And that's everything I spoke on throughout the season last year. LP gave so much on the offensive end and well, I would say he gave a lot on the defensive end. And then you try to back that with the offensive end, and it's not really, you know what I'm saying, catching up to his game. You know, not a lot of players don't be asked to play offense and defense. That's when you see their percentages dip. A la Jalen Green, when I presented that case. Now with Alperen Sengun coming out and saying this, as a player, is real. It's a real effect. You give some effort on defense, and your offensive game gonna be tainted. Why do you guys think that James Harden was giving so much on the offensive end and shitting the bed on the defensive end? Because he was trying to get all the effort on the offensive end. So that being said, I'm glad that Ime Udoka is in the city, in the building, as far as like the change of the culture. Off defense first, the offense will come along later. The offense will come along later. I promise you. You know, so speaking of Ime Udoka, he spoke on Ime Udoka as well. You know, Alperen Sengun on a double big lineup. When Ime Udoka introduced a double big lineup, it made my job a lot easier. Having to consistently physical opposing center and defense, yada yada yada. So that's what it was, you know. And now you adding Steven Adams, which changed the game for the Rockets. Steven Adams' addition to the Rockets changed the game for the league. It changed the game. Now I know the numbers on the board with Steven Adams per 100 possessions, Alperen Sengun with and without Steven Adams. You know, it's not too much of a big difference, but you see the plus minus is the biggest difference on the board, and you know that says a lot. Your production on the court says a lot. When you're plus 26, when you're playing with Steven Adams, other than just being your regular self, you know that's a lot of numbers attached to that. So Steven Adams being on the court with Alperen Sengun will open up the floor for everybody. It will give, and now that Alperen Sengun is used to the fact of the matter of Steven Adams might be out there, the Clint Capelas, the Jabaris, he trusts those guys, and he's going to give that different effort, and he experienced that effort, so he's going to be a way different player going forward. Alperen Sengun is going to be a way different player. Hopefully, and you know what I'm saying, to the basketball guards, he will be a better efficient player as a big man. You know, because when you look at the percentages of last year, it wasn't, you know, at the top of the mountain as far as bigs. 19 and 10, a double double. I already know LP and knew LP was gonna be a double double. You look at the 5 assists, you know he can gain at least 6 assists next year. Playing with KD, it might be more than that. But the percentages wise, let's look at it. The 3-point field goal percentage is 24.5, which is horrible. It's horrible. Horrible. You know, but in the playoffs, he shot, I believe, above 33%. He shot 33% in the playoffs. So that gives you some room that LP can get better. And with his shot selections, he can knock down and be smart about his shots. So that 24% at the 3-point line is way, you know what I'm saying, way below average. And I mean saying way, that's horrible. That's horrible. If he can stay in that 30 to 35 range with the shots and 3-point attempts that he makes, then, you know, I give him the benefit of the doubt as far as being a stretch big. And he's a playmaking big as well. He's an offensive big, but he's capable of playing defense as well, because that's what Ime Udoka demands. Free throws, 68% from the free throws. That got to go up. That has to step up above 70. You know what I'm saying? You got to be LeBron James in free throws. My bad, Dre. I had to see it. And shout out to the chat, man. Y'all get the likes up too. Let's get the likes up. 68% from the free throw. And his field goal percentage was 49.1. Another big factor in his, consistency as far as being a big man. And most of the time, I know it's gonna be a lot of Jabari. Well, Jabari started next to him, so I wouldn't necessarily call Jabari a big man. But when you see the Steven Adams and the click of pedals, when that gets implemented, then you see Alp's game go to another level because he's comfortably in that 4 position. But the 49% from the field goal, I need to see 55, 60 in the 60s, bro. Alp is too good. He's too skillful to be missing bunnies and to be missing point blank shots at times. I understand defense is a heavy toll, but at the same time, we trying to go to you and get an easy bucket. We should be demanding it, and I feel like the Alp in his own way is can be a great efficiency score in the paint and everything like that. I'm not talking 3-point percentages or anything like that, but as far as like he's not a mid-range taker, but in that paint, he controls that paint, man. If they not sending doubles where he's comfortable and things like that, making it tough for him, yes, he's going to work for it. But outside of that, man, Alp, he has the capabilities of being a 55, 60% field goal percenter, and above 30% 3-point shooter. And when you're looking at the numbers going into the season, 19 and 10 from last season, I'm looking for a 20 and 10 steal, just like his prior season when he was an all-star. And these are all-star numbers from Alp. These are Alp all-star numbers. So just imagine if he takes the initiative of being better as an individual player, missing bunnies. Yes, KD is going to make it easier for him. Kevin Durant will make it easier for Alp as far as the efficiencies. It's not going to get, he's going to get double at times depending on the matchups and, scenarios and things like that. But Kevin Durant and Alperen Sengun together will make a dynamic duo. And it's a new duo in the league that they haven't seen yet. Nobody knows what this will be. They seen it from the Jalen and Alp effect. But at the same time, this is KD adding KD over Jalen Green. This is way different. This is way different, man. This is going to be a way different team. So I'm about to get ready to drop the link, man. I'm finna drop the link. We're going to chop it up whether you agree or disagree. Shout out to the chat. I see SWAT in the chat. I see what up, SWAT? What up, Tubi? Melvin in the building. Chest ready. I see you, homie. I see you. DJ Mill say, I'll say this. Last thing about Sengun. If Alp don't develop an outside shot, he might be gone by All-Star. Can't have him and I'm messing up the spacing. I mean, both of them are terrible 3-point shooters, but they present something different as far as what you get from the team. Kevin Durant, Fred VanVleet, Jabari, those are 3 guys that can shoot above 35% from the 3 consistently. So when you have those guys stepping up to another level, you adding KD, Sengun. I mean, like I said, DJ, if he shoots outside of 30%, I'm not going to be mad. But the only thing I will be mad at is that he getting better. He didn't get better. I'm not trying to ship him out nowhere. You know what I'm saying, DJ? But hold on, let me drop this link, man. Y'all come in, man. Y'all pull up. Let me know what y'all think. And let's chop it up, man. Let's chop it up. If you want to become a member of the channel, the link is in the comment section, pinned at the top of the chat. Let's get the likes up. Salute to everybody's in the building. So like I'm saying, man, when you look at the duos in the NBA, especially in the West, let's go in the West. You have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams, right? Top of the West. Duos. I ain't talking about trios. That's another video that we need to cover. Trios. I'm just talking about duos. When you look at the West, we talking about duos. You have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams, Alperen Sengun and Kevin Durant, Luka Doncic and LeBron James, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, Who else we got? Kyrie is hurt. So AD out there by himself with a rookie. With DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, Kawhi and Zubac. I would say Kawhi and James Harden because you know James Harden run the offense, he run the show. So Kawhi and James Harden still a duo out there. Ant-Man and Julius Randle. Fox and Wemby is up and coming duo. So it's a lot of duos out there. But when you look at it, I'm looking at Kevin Durant, Alperen Sengun, LP can give you 20, possibly give you 22 and 12 next year with at least 5 or 6 assists. He can give you that. And then, you know, not LeBron, KD can give you 27, 5, and 7 rebounds. I'm not even throwing Amen Thopnson out there because that's a trio. But we talking about these two guys and these two duos, the big factor to duos that go to duos. I'm talking about you go to KD for scoring, you go to LP for scoring and playmaking. I'm talking about that. Yeah, Wemby and Fox, I like that in the upcoming, man. But I feel like the Rockets have one of those top duos. Let's go to the East. Out there in the East. Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell and who? Mobley. Donovan Mitchell and Mobley. You have Karl Anthony Towns and Brunson. Milwaukee. No Damian Lillard. So Giannis has got to make up. He got to make up a number 2. Like I said, Tatum out, Halliburton out. Shit, Paul George and Embiid out. Man, hey, the East don't want nothing to do with the West. What's coming out the West at all? You say Jordan Poole and Zion. Jordan Poole, Zion, dynamic duo. Yeah. You see what I'm talking about? Miami Heat. But I'm saying, man, y'all hit that link, bro. What up, the gospel? Salute. Facts. He said KD and Sengun can both play off each other. The combination will be hard to defend. That's all I'm saying. You seen what KD told him? KD told that boy, hey, Alperen Sengun says he's always in communication with KD. Last season, I told one game, I don't come. He said, don't come to double me. Let me play one-on-one. KD told him, he said, no way. You're an all-star now. You're no longer going to play one-on-one. Get used to it. So 2 guys who was heavily been trapped. Who you gonna trap? I'm asking y'all in the chat if you're a basketball mind. Who you trapping first, KD or LP? KD or LP? I don't see OKC, you know what I'm saying, trapping KD or LP like that. You know, especially with the player that we have. He said Sengun. Yeah, trap Sengun. He gonna dump that bitch out to Kevin Durant, and he can see KD. You know what I'm saying? You know, LP got a little trouble of looking over that double team. But that's either here or there. But if you trapping Sengun, then you giving KD the operation, and that's all he need. One of the most, if not the most efficient player in the league right now, outside of Kawhi Leonard and other guys who play that similar game. 50-40-90, 50-40-80. Kevin Durant. So you giving the ball to Kevin Durant out of a double team, and that's easy money. Easy money sniper. Y'all know what it is. You trap KD on the perimeter. You got Amen Thopnson, who's aware, cutting, slashing. You know what I'm saying? He's making plays with his IQ. And then you have LP, who's just sitting right there. Y'all know what the play is. We seen it all year long. We went to 7 games with the Warriors. 7 games with the Warriors. And they made it tough. We made it tough for them as well. I believe they said it was Stephen Curry, one of the most games that Stephen Curry ran up and down the court. So it just showed that Amen Thopnson really made it tough on him. You add KD to this, bro, it's going to be hellified. I know, and people have problems with Ime Udoka's coaching, and Ime Udoka, what's the scheme of things when it's going to come down to this trio, as far as Amen Thopnson, LP, and, KD, and the other guys involved. I feel like it's going to be okay. We're going to be all right because defense wins championships. And, you play tough, you play hard, you make big shots, you make shots. That's what it comes down to in the playoffs or in any big game in general. It comes to schemes. Yes, you're gonna have to implement your coaching on sets and timeouts. When teams making runs, you have to cut the bleeding, you have to stop the bleeding and make adjustments. That's where Ime Udoka is gonna come in at. And I don't think Ime Udoka is outside of that realm where he doesn't make adjustments enough to, understand what the play is. I feel like Ime Udoka, what his defense is there. He makes adjustments, as far as the offense. When you have a lead guy and the number one guy like Elder say, you need that number one, so you got that. And they're gonna feed into that. So when you feed into that, teams don't want to just feed into one guy, because if they do that, then they open up for Amen Thopnson to go crazy. They open up for LP to go stupid. It allows all this. But at the same time, you don't want to be predictable as far as what you're doing with the squad. So outside of that, man, I just feel like the Rockets, with Kevin Durant, Alperen Sengun, and I believe Alperen Sengun will take a leap. I believe LP will take that jump. He will take that jump. Bigs love to play with guys, for one, understand that their presence. You feed them, they're gonna work, they're gonna be active. And KD is not a slouchy, facilitator, as far as like what he brings to the table. You catch him off a pick and roll, he's looking for the big man. He's looking for those guys, the right decision. If he needs to take that shot, if the defense bags up or slacks off, he knows that can't too many people block his shot. Straight up. His decision making, as far as like off the pick and rolls or whatever is set up at the time. He understands that he's not wet behind the ears as far as that. Alperen Sengun, like I say, he's a smart individual, very high IQ as a big. What last year, I got to keep it real. Last year, it felt like LP didn't trust a lot of things as far as the guard play, out of double teams, quick decisions. And I feel like he's going to get off the rock more quickly now, and everything like that. And, his decision making is going to be different this year coming up. And like I said before, his efficiencies and all his mistakes, his defaults, it will be made up because he pointed out all those things. You don't have to teach LP to make a hook shot or make a floater off a spin move. You don't have to teach him that. It's just all about his rhythm. And now that he got that, this is third year with Ime Udoka. He has all the experience in the world now. Year one, they was, clawing and fighting to get to the playoffs. He went down with a bad ankle knee tweak. And, he bounced back the next year, 19-10. And, coming back into this season, he should step it up with a more superior player surrounding around him, more smarter players, more smarter individual players as well, as far as what the Rockets need. So, yeah, man, Alperen and KD will make a dynamic duo. It will be a dynamic duo, in my opinion, for what I see from the squad, for what I see from Alperen's elevation, for what he does night to night basis. I see it, man. I see it, and I feel like that this squad will be more legit. They'll be more legit, be more prepared. everybody that's involved, the Steven Adams, the Clint Capella's coming along, Jeff Green coming back. So it's not too much you asking for as far as the immaturity and people stepping it up a notch. Tyrese and coming back with vengeance. Jabari just got a new contract. Steven Adams just came back with a new contract. You get KD. You got Fred coming back. So at the end of the day, bro, Houston is legit, man. Houston is a real legit team. You shouldn't sleep on them. And if you do, it's cool. It's cool. I like being an underdog. I like being an underdog. I don't know about y'all. I like being an underdog, but I don't think they gonna have the Rockets an underdog this year at all. we they hey we ain't nobody sleeping on the Rockets. If we had a dude averaging 21 points per game, leading the team with 42% from the field and 35% from the three, when you bringing in a dude who can put up 27 in the sleep, KD can put up 27 in the sleep, 50, 40, 90, bro. You add that with smarter responsibility, dude, with smarter playmaking, with smarter players. Dorian Finney-Smith been added to the squad. You have Reed Shepherd, who's a smart individual player, young player. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, Reed Shepherd is young, so he's going to be learning more things, getting better. And you have Fred, who's a smart player. KD, who's a smart player. Ime Udoka, who's a smart coach. All these things is going to tie into one knot and come out, real big for the Rockets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gaslighting shit. I'm telling you what the business is, bro. It's finna get real in Houston, man. It's finna get real. I want to see more of the double B lineup. I want to see some Clint Capela and some Alperen Sengun connection. You know what I'm saying? Because that plus 26.9 over that 4.8 production, when Steven Adams and LP out there together, or when they not out there, it's different. So I just can't wait, man. I just can't wait, man. This whole little scenario with the Rockets is gonna go up. What's up, Chad? What up, Big Steve? What up, Yaza? Y'all hit that link if y'all want to come through. He say top 4, no doubt. Yeah, I believe it's gonna be a top 4 team, no question. Fuck around and be number 1. Rockets might fuck around and be number 1 out there in the West, bro. 55, 60 wins. You have Steven Adams and probably, KD, who's gonna get most of the load management. I don't think it's gonna be intentional. It's gonna be smart. They are older players, so and they have knee problems. So you ain't gonna just be like, oh, they sitting out. Whoop, whoop. I just feel like we're gonna be smart about it, just like Steven Adams when he set out those games last year. When I was saying that they just preserved him to the playoffs. They're gonna preserve him over Jock Landale. And shout out to Jock Landale, but Jock Landale didn't have the same playoff experience, and he doesn't have the same impact as Steven Adams. Clint Capela, he has some experience as far as what we need. As far as what we need a rim runner protector. So yeah, I got Houston top 4, most definitely top 5. What up here, Red? What up, y'all? So at the end of the day, man, this young Rockets team, or should I say young Rockets team, still, they're gonna pose a big threat. They're gonna pose a big threat in the West, man. Like I said, you have Jokic, Jamal Murray, you have Luka and LeBron. Us, KD and LP. So that's top 3 duos in the West right now. Ant-Man and Julius Randle, would y'all call that a top duo that you're afraid of? I would say so, man, because Ant-Man is a beast. Ant-Man gonna get better every year, and he gonna find. It seems like he finds a way to get to the Western Conference, whether it's a mid-season trade or in-house talent or whatever the case may be. So Ant-Man, I guess he can do damage with anybody, right? So you have the Timberwolves getting better for what they, lost to last season. So if they get better, that's something crazy. You know what I'm saying? You have Jalen Williams and Shea Gildress at the top of the mountain in the West. So shout out to Swite in the chat. He said Rockets gonna be the underdogs to like one OKC for sure. Maybe one more team. It all depends on how the season is going. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I would want us to be underdogs, but I know the league they got us on. You know what I'm saying? They not sleeping on us no more. You feel me, Swat? So some probably have us being a top team to come out the West if everything goes right. You know, if you want to say the Rockets are the team to beat a team like OKC, because they are beatable. But the experience that they gain, everything like that will make them a better team going into the next season. But I think the Rockets had a legitimate chance to be one of those teams that, matchups matter too. So if you matched up with the OKC Thunder, you have a lot of, mismatch lineups. You have a lot of, face-up lineups where who can match up with who and things like that. You never know. Certain guys on the team could have a breakout playoff season at the time. So it could be anything, but getting the Warriors in the playoffs was a great, awakening and a great experiment for the Rockets. It was great for that, on the fact that they never seen that. And I'm pretty sure KD seen that as well. Say, oh, this is a young team, and this dude on average 13 points. You plug me into that situation, we good. And then to the next round, we see Ant-Man and Julius Randle and Rudy Gobert. Oh, yeah, we can out dog them. We can dog them. They gonna bite back, but we can fight. Then after that, you go to the West Conference Finals and fight OKC. Oh, no. What was it? Denver Nuggets? One of them motherfuckers. What I'm saying is, bro, matchups matter, dog. Matchups matter. And, the way we fought not OKC, the Golden State Warriors, it was totally different how the Timberwolves fought the Warriors. Steph ended up getting hurt in that series, and I feel like the Warriors was on the cusp of beating them as well. Running up the numbers on the Timberwolves. So if you get the Rockets, who made Steph Curry run hell of 5 miles in that series, I'm talking about Amen Thopnson getting better and with that defense experience. So if you can do that to Stephen Curry, you should be able to do it to any fucking body outside of Luka. That's another person that you're gonna probably have to wear down and be very attached to. And I think going into the season, when I say duos, it's like it's not Amen Thopnson. Yes, he still has to get better as far as like saying jump shot and point guard duties and all that things. But when you look at the scoring, that's Alp and KD. And in a series against the Warriors, you have Stephen Curry out there being, wore down. That's what Amen Thopnson is going to be utilized for to the highest, is wearing down these guards, wearing them down. But at the same time, putting pressure on them on the offensive end to get the balance to go. You know what I'm saying? But let me know how y'all feel in the chat about that, man. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the chat. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up, man. I got a guest pulling up. Let me get this off the screen. We're gonna chop it up real quick. We're gonna chop it up, man. We got J-Dog in the building, man. Hey, J-Dog, what it do, fam? What it do?
What it do, man? Salute, man.
Salute.
What it do, man? Hey, man,
What it do?
talking about these dynamic duos, huh?
Yeah, man. I think Alp and KD could present a new dynamic duo in the West and the NBA in totality, though.
Right. I
What you
definitely
got on that?
believe. I definitely think it's one of the ones that's gonna be to be reckoned with, bro. Uh, Probably shit mid season for sure. Once they really get that chemistry down, but I want to kind of dig into that Ant-Man Julius Randle. Hey
Okay.
man, and then we can bounce back and forth however you want to do it. But
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
cause
ahead.
you cause I jumped in when you was talking about them last like, and cause I definitely agree with what you said, bro. I definitely think Ant-Man and Julius Randle is gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I like what I seen out of them in the playoffs once Julius Randle came, excuse me, came back and was healthy, bro. I like what I seen out of them too, man. Ant-Man, like you said, bro, he find a way, to get back to the Western Conference, bro. Western Conference uh, uh, finals, bro, or semifinal. He gonna find a way to get there. So um, I'm never gonna shout at man, bro. Him and Julius Randle look like they got their chemistry, bro, on the tail end of the season and in the playoffs. They caught their stride. I just think, they kind of got smarter and by a better team, man. In the playoffs, but our class rather. You know what I'm saying? So it was no big knock on them, but I like what I see out of Ant Man and Julius Randle, Nas Reed. He gonna give you punch. I like what I seen out of McDaniels. I think that's still a young team, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's still a young, formidable team, man. And people gonna have to give a. Ain't nobody really talking about Minnesota like that a whole lot, but I think they're gonna have to respect them, bro. They're gonna have to respect Minnesota, bro, as well as us, bro. We're a young team. We added a piece that I think will get us, where we want to go, as far as playoff series and getting to the Western Conference Finals at least. Um, but Minnesota kind of because they still growing, Green. They still a young team, bro. And I like, yeah, they lost two pieces. I understand they lost Alexander Walker, and did they lose other old dude? What's his name? Demetrisco. Did he leave? Really?
Devin Chenzo.
Yeah. Did he leave?
No, I believe he's still there. I
He's
believe he's
still
still
there.
there.
Okay. Okay. He's still there. Okay. They lost Alexander Walker. Okay. Cool. So I'm thinking with them two rookies that they had, bro. Shannon, I like Shannon in the summer
San
league.
Junior. Mm-hmm.
He looks he looking good, and they still got that guard out of Kentucky that came out with Reed Shepard. So, hey man, Minnesota man is gonna give boys problems this year. And I like Kawhi and Harden. I just don't think they gonna. I don't. They add some cool pieces, bro. I just don't believe they need Harden to be Harden, bro, to get over the hump. I don't think he got. I don't think he got it, bro. I just don't. I seen enough of Harden. I seen Harden 9 years of Harden, bro. That was enough for me, bro. I'm gonna just be real with you. When it came down to it, he couldn't get us over the hump. He get us close, but we never could. And we had many opportunities, bro, to get over the hump. He couldn't cash in. So I seen enough out of Harden to know that he ain't. If he your main figure to help you get over, he ain't gonna get done. And just Kawhi, bro, it seemed like he couldn't get it done when Harden couldn't get it done in the playoffs last year. He couldn't put the team on his shoulders. So you're looking at Zubac and you're looking at Collins, John Collins, and you're looking at Bradley Beal. And I don't think that's enough, bro. I don't think it's enough, man, for what they need to do in the West this year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that duo of Harden and Kawhi gets it done, bro. I don't think. If Kawhi in this stage in his career, I don't think he could get it done for you. And Harden, he's shown he comes up short, bro, in the biggest moments. So that's a
What
rep.
about
So
what about the Denver Nuggets and
The Lakers with their duos. How you think we
I
size up
don't
against
believe
them?
Denver Nuggets is most definitely. I like Denver. I like what they doing. Murray and Jokic healthy is a problem, bro. Then they got Johnson over there now. Cam Johnson, bro. He's a consistent player. He gonna give you more defense than Porter gave you, and plus he can knock it down. I think he's a career 40% 3-point shooter, so probably a little better ball handling than Michael Porter Jr. I think Michael Porter Jr. might be a better rebounder, but all in all, they didn't. I don't think they dropped out much. With that, I think they probably gained more consistency, if anything, at their position. Murray, he always gonna be an outlier because his health is always in question. But if you can get a healthy Murray in the playoffs, I mean, Denver should like their chances, bro. And Jokic's gonna give you what they give you. That's why I think, I like what Zubac did in the playoffs against them. And I think a lot of what we doing for as big men with Clint Capella and Steven Adams, they're going to take a lot of pressure off LP. LP ain't going to have to play as much defense for long periods of time as he did the past year. Because it'll wear you down, bro. He a big man. LP, 250, 245, 6'11". He a big guy, bro. You know, and he's gonna be looked to be a work hard scorer at times when KD, ain't that guy. So LP is gonna be your second go to guy. And I don't want him to have to be your lights out defender every time down the court, which he had to do last year. Not saying he lights out like that. I don't want people to bite my head off. But he gave effort, and we needed him to be at his best, and he was, bro. And I think it affected his touch. It affected his offense a little bit. And I think you taking some of that defensive pressure where you don't have to be so much of the anchor inside. You got real traditional defensive big men that's used to rebounding and contesting, and they don't really have to score to be effective. But LP, for us to be at our best, we need LP to score the ball, bro. So you want to take that pressure off of him. And I think Steven Adams, Clint Capella, I think that's the perfect Jokic combatant. You got the perfect,
Hey, and I don't want to cut you off, OG, but nah,
yeah,
I remember you was telling me, behind the scene, man, we can get Click Capella, and this was last year when Ime first got here.
oh yeah,
You was
for
saying that
sure.
shit like we should get Clint Capella, and now he here, J Dog, and that's like you can
Right,
preserve what Steven Adams do and still
yeah,
have Clint Capella do the same thing to a different degree. We know Steven
right,
Adams is a powerhouse, you know what I'm saying? He shut down everything when he out there. But when you
right.
have Clint Capella who do different things, I'm talking about rim running, blocking shots, off of athletic abilities. I know he's on the back end of what he used to be, but he's still
Mm-hmm.
productive. But just elaborate on that Clint Capella real quick, cause
Nah, that's facts, bro. I mean, shit, I forgot it. I forgot shit. I ain't told you this shit. But yeah, I remember now. But yeah, because I didn't think Atlanta was going. I thought they was gonna try to trade him. You feel me? I didn't know they was gonna let his contract kind of play out. So, but thought they were gonna try to trade him or whatever and get some for him. But we ended up getting him, man. I'm happy because I believe he was a. See, a lot of people thought uh, I wanted a big man here to help to push LP out the way. But that wasn't my thing, bro. My thing is LP is an offensive. He's an offensive guy, bro. He's an offensive guy. You don't want your number one or number 1A or 1B option, bro, having to be your primary defender inside every time. Like it's gonna take a lot out of him when he's constantly contesting everything, and he have to be the anchor. You know what I'm saying? So um, I knew Clint Capella coming here would give LP the type of breather he need on the defensive end, and LP be all he could be on the offensive end, bro. I mean, it's a lot the way LP is used with his team, you know, in Turkey. They play him a lot on the wing. He don't have to be the anchor. You know, he's a scoring wing on that team. He plays center, and but he don't have to be the anchor on defense, and he don't have to be the primary defender inside. He able to do what he need to do at whatever angle of the court he need to do it at on the offensive end and on defense. He played power forward pretty much. So I knew that for him to get that, for us to get the LP we need to get, we need another big man here, like a Clint Capela, that'll give him that break, give him the breather, and give him the option where he don't have to just be all out all the time on defense. He can kind of preserve himself a little bit. And so Clint Capela give you that. He gonna contest, he gonna block shots, he gonna rebound. Clint Capela, a hell of an offensive rebounder, you know. And so I knew and he a live threat. That's the perfect alter LP that you need on this team to keep LP fresh, bro. You
Facts.
feel me? So that's all I was saying, bro. And now we got him, man. I'm ready. I believe we can compete with anybody in the West. And like you said, bro, I think we're gonna be competing for that number 1 spot. If not number 1, we damn sure in the top 3. I heard somebody say top 4 in the chat. I agree with that, but I go a little bit further and say top 3, bro. You
Top
know what I'm
three.
saying? Yeah, for
Top three.
sure.
Top three. Hey, hold that thought, J. I got B pulling up. Hey, B, what it do, B?
Hey, shit, I just seen y'all online. I said, oh, gotta go tap in right quick, man. What we on? We
Yeah,
talking about Alpiece killing them boys overseas? Is that what we on?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You gonna kill him in the
Hey,
NBA? You going forward playing next to KD? Yeah, you know what
yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm
Well,
talking about.
the main topic is pretty much KD and Alperen Sengun is going to be
Ooh,
a dynamic duo. You know what I'm saying, one of the
I
best
think I
duos in the
think
West.
easy because I mean, name a time where KD had a post player that could put points on the board like that in his entire career. I can't think of it to where he can play high, low, pick and roll games, like to where where they can get busy. So, yeah, I think KD was watching Alp's footwork, man. I mean, hey, I was watching Alp hit some of them things and was like, hey, where was that during the season, fam? Like, hold on. Um, but yeah, man, I think that's gonna be a terrific duo. And then you throw Amen and Jabari in there, man. I can't wait to put our foot up people's ass, bro. I can't wait. Belt to ass.
Belt the ass like a mug. But
For real.
I'm looking at LP. As far as like what we know who LP is, right? We all seen him as a rookie to where he is right now, and I just believe that playing alongside Kevin Durant is going to open up his game way more because he admitted and he really alluded to how his numbers wasn't supposed to really be like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as the percentages, 49% from the field, 24% from the three, and 68% at the free throw line. I think all those need to go up to above, above his average. 49, he needs to be 55 plus, close to 60. 24% from the three. I'll take 30 to 33 like he did in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he's capable of, right? So you get that. And then what I'm saying, his free throw percentages, that will make out what it is, what I'm saying? That's all about comfortability and patience and focus. So I think he can get better at the free throw and field goal percentages, not a 3-point. I'm not gonna hold that to him and saying he trash or he needs to go. No, I'm just saying like if he opened that part of his game, then we're real lethal threat.
Just off free throws, Green, if he had got him up there, he probably could have averaged 23, 24 or something like that.
Facts. Now he did kill us on some free throws, you know what I'm saying? In some games,
I'm
he killed
saying
us on some free throws.
he,
Yeah.
he, he would have been something like 24, 11, and 5, straight killing, man. So just a little tweak here or there, a little more legs in the shot, a little more conditioning. Yeah, he ready to go.
So B, let me ask you this. Um, and I know you touched on it, you know what I'm saying, when you walked in the door, but elaborate on it, man. You got Jokic and Murray, KD and LP, Jalen Williams and Shea. You feel me as a duo? You got Luke and LeBron. How do us LP and KD match up with them in your perspective, in your eyes?
All right, all right.
What up?
Listen, this ain't fair, Green, because this is a whole answer, and I know it. But we jumping motherfuckers, bro. It ain't gonna be Murray. and Jokic versus those two. It's going to be Amen shut Murray down, and then we're gonna have KD and Jokic. You know what I mean? We're gonna have that. Amen is like another piece because whatever their best perimeter piece is, we're gonna stick Amen on them, and then KD and you know what I mean. They're gonna have to score without one of their best pieces because they're gonna get dealt with, and then we're gonna have KD and Alp. You know what I mean? So it ain't really fair. We jumping folks. That's what I see.
Already. That's supposed to be the game plan, right? Like I ain't talking about trios. I'm just talking about the duos.
That boy
Yeah,
say we
and that's
jumping, folks.
yeah, hey, it
Yeah.
ain't 2-on-2. I'm in. Hey, I'm in. You shut the ass down. That ain't 2-on-2. It's 2-on-1.
Hey, you gotta respect Murray though, bro. Hold on now. I love my youngster, bro. I love him. I love
Hey,
Mama, bro. But goddamn Murray done got it done. He done got it done in the
hey.
biggest moment.
Nah,
Like
he
I'm not gonna
does.
cut
He
him. I'm
does.
not. Uh, but
Murray done a lot, man. But he gonna have that 6'6" twin on him, bro. That's all I'm saying. He, I think he making that leap, J Dog. I think he
nah,
making that leap this year, bro. You
hey,
know?
I'm with you. I'm with you, B. I'm with you. I know Murray gonna give you one. He gonna give you one of them Murray games, bro. I mean, it's tough to shut down a go out like Murray, bro, for a whole series. It's just
Oh
tough
yeah,
to shut him down, bro.
and
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say he gonna be held to three the whole series. He might get his here and there, but I think for the most part, though,
yeah. You hold him on
you
his
know,
average and shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey B,
yeah.
hey B. Who
Who,
who armor held? Who armor held on the three on the ten? Who he
hey,
held somebody
didn't
on the
he
3 point? Who?
didn't he hold Steph Curry the 3 points?
Oh man, you. Oh yeah, you right. You right,
Man,
man. I'm
hey,
tripping.
yeah,
I'm
you about to
tripping.
bring Greenlee about to bring the wolves out. He green no damn well. He about to,
Ah, hey, like I told him though, if he can do that in the playoff, he tasted that blood with Stephen Curry, one of the best guards in his generation. He can
yeah,
do that to the Ant-Mans. He can do that to the Shades. You know what I'm saying? I know they a different degree, but
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
if you
And all
talking
I'm
about
saying,
individual stoppage, Harmon is capable built up like that, bro.
hey, hey,
yeah,
man.
Hey, Green, I ain't trying to disrespect Jamal Murray. I'm just saying he ain't Steph, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, nah, you
Well, look
fucking
at
with you.
you.
Yeah.
Say, well, y'all gonna have cats on our heads over here, man. Can't
Hey,
do no wrong,
Hey,
boy.
listen, man. We done got KD. The time to be afraid was last year, fam. Like, look,
Hey,
I
you know
ain't.
I'm with y'all know I'm with the shits now. You know
Yeah,
shit
you know.
starting to
Hey,
get
I'm with
started.
it.
Shit
No, I
starting to get
know.
started, nigga. I'm with it, but yeah,
Hey,
y'all gonna have the boy coming for us. Huh?
we was here talking a game
ain't
17
nobody scared of
last
them. Hey,
year. Like, we
J
was ready.
ain't nobody scared of them, nigga.
Nah, bro. Nah, hey, B, you're 100% right though. I like our chances with Amen Thopnson, bro. I don't against any guard in the league.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn who it is, bro. Like
because nobody. No,
I'm trying to be humble, bro. I'm trying,
nah, I get it. Like, dude, I get it.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
done thought about
yeah.
it, prayed about it twice. God said, "Shit, hey, stomp on their necks, man. Hey, look." We
Nah,
still got to
we've
do it
been
no
down.
matter what. Yeah, no matter what we talk, we still got to put together and do it. But shit, I think we got the roster and the coach, man. Like we got
For
we
sure.
got the players to do something.
Yeah, damn right.
Because
Yeah,
I
hey,
think
I'm
they're
gonna tell you.
sleeping.
Hey, nah. You right, bro. You right. And I think another sleeper gonna be this year. I think Fred gonna have a bounce back year because he had a bad year last year. He
He
had a
did.
good playoffs, but he had a bad year. You feel me?
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but I mean, now we can keep it 100. J Dog is he had a bad year because Jalen Green didn't handle his business. So then
I
you
agree.
had you had VanVleet trying to play Superman, and some nights he actually pulled it off, but some nights we was killing that man because he was
Nah,
playing out of position. And
you're right.
and so I think now with KD, like yeah, he gets back in his role and he's got like a 50-40-90 right beside him. That's easy work.
Nah, I agree, bro. Fred is at his best when he in supporting role, and he ain't got to do so much heavy lifting. I agree. I agree 100% what you said, man. And I think like he had to wear too many hats with the young dogs last year, and that's because a lot of what he had to do in the backcourt. So he ain't got to do that this year as much. You got somebody here. He ain't got to worry about shouting so much scoring which he didn't really do last year. But he still had to be that leader, the guy that always had to, he had to put in his hands,
Yeah,
make something happen with LP. When because they own Jalen or Jalen ain't got it tonight type shit. So you ain't gonna have to do that as much. LP gonna be better. Armor is better with the ball in his hands, and you got KD there. Hey, when all fails, give it to KD. Let him do what he do. So, hey man, I like our chance to get anybody in the West. You
nah,
already know
yeah,
our better
that's
than
what
the
I'm
East.
looking at.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, but yeah,
yeah,
I see VanVleet coming down, and then he's got 240. He got 240% 3-point shooters, and barring KD, he got
right.
Amen that's gonna take anybody off the dribble, and then he got LP that could put in some nasty work.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think we
It's
got.
just
I think we like Green was saying earlier, man. I think we balanced, bro. We
Yeah,
balanced. We balanced, bro. We top to bottom. We a well balanced team, man. And I think it's not really no weaknesses.
you got a
But
lockdown perimeter defender, Jay. I don't mean to cut you out, bro.
no, you good, man.
But when you're talking about that, you got a lockdown defender who
Yeah,
made first team all defense, damn near defensive player of the year, and Amen Thopnson in his second year. So everybody and their mama can call him a lockdown defender. You
right,
have a center, which you need to win a championship.
right,
Uh, to a certain degree now, you know what I'm saying? But LP presents that from old school, new school, whatever. And then you need
right.
that guy, the go-to guy, Kevin Durant. So I feel like we're a good balance right now. You know what I'm saying? I know people, oh, y'all ain't got no shooting, y'all ain't got no shooting. It's all about the team, bro. It's
It
all about
is,
the
man.
team. We was number two in the West. Shooting didn't really efficient 3-point shooting didn't kill us in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was that one guy that
Yeah,
stood out that couldn't get it done. But
yeah.
KD, where that's gonna come. So
Right,
overall, I think we still gonna be a good, a balanced 3-point shooting team at that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to
right.
be the greatest, we can be balanced out.
And
yeah.
I agree. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, B. Yeah.
Now go. You can go ahead, J Dog.
Cause I was gonna change gears to something else to kind of some because we've been talking how we've been talking. I'll just say something. But let me go and say that right quick. This not to beat up on Jalen, bro. You feel me? It's not that. But we do have to understand something. When your go-to guy is your go-to guy, he has to be consistent. And we didn't have that. And you're gonna see the difference when you got a consistent go-to score night in and night out that can close games, not just every 5 games, but every night. He might have an off night here and there, but he's gonna be your go-to closer when games are on the line. Now I think we're gonna blow teams out the water a lot this year because of how deep we are and how defensive minded we are. But we added a lot of offensive, consistent offensive punch and better 3-point shooters. So I think we'll be better in that aspect. But you had your go-to guy, which was Jalen last year. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, in the clutch, and he wasn't consistent. We got that now. So when we're not beating up on him, but your go-to guy has to be consistent, bro. And so that's the only thing we be pointing out. It's a difference. Going to be make a big difference this year on the way we play offense, especially getting timely buckets in crunch time and in clutch moments and things like that. That's
Yeah,
all I
let
want
me
to say.
let, let, me- let
Facts.
me let me get to excuse me, let me get to this comment real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Uh let me read this. Then I'm address another comment. Uh Homie say, and also Capela somehow plays very well against Jokic compared to other matchups. In a series against them, Eman will probably use him a lot. Capela on Jokic, Armin on Murray. And not just Capela, Steven Adams, to make it tough, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I agree with that. But I wanted to address this comment. He say, stop praising Durant, who was swept by the Wolves in the playoffs 2 years ago and not making a play in playing with two All Stars and Suns, and he would be 37 years old beginning of the season. First and foremost, this ain't the Suns. This is not the Suns. We have an established organization, probably one of the best organizations behind OKC as far as young guys and how we managing contracts and people buying in first. And secondly, Kevin Durant, that wasn't KD's fault. Kevin Durant put up the same numbers and even was a better player on the court, and they was winning more games when Kevin Durant was on the court. Now if you want to speak on, and that was just this past season, right? He was better for them than they were without him. So you said that he got swept with the Ant-Man in the playoffs. That's true. That's true. But then again, that was a bad team, and I believe Kevin Durant still put up his averages and his numbers and stuff like that. So we talking about a team that plays defense first, and everything else will rely on it secondly. So I believe this is a different team. We'll see a different KD, same KD, probably a different level of score KD,
Yes.
but at the same time, you go get some defense because he don't slack off of that. So I just want to say that about the homie Zenhong in the chat, man. Y'all hit that link, man. Don't be afraid. Y'all got
Hey,
something to say.
hey, hey,
Hit the
hey,
Yeah,
link,
let,
Green,
man.
I got
let,
something. I got
Before
something to
we
let,
say.
let, let me hop in there,
Hey,
Drake.
hold on, real quick. Yeah, I'm about to hop you in there, Dre. And if y'all want, from here on out, if y'all want something, to be seen or shown, hit that super chat, bro. Hit that cash app, hit that super chat. Because I want to have a discussion with the fellas on the panel and not just, I'm engaged with the chat as well. But at the same time, it'll highlight that y'all want to say something important. So, hey, what's up with it, Drake?
Dude, what's happening with you, bro?
What's that?
Shit, like what I'm saying, before you addressed it, I saw it because as soon as I got in, I saw the comment, and I wanted to say something to him anyways, because like I say, I'm one of KD's staunchest, I don't want to say deflectors, not deflector, but you know what I mean. I call out the bullshit, good and bad. You know what I mean. KD, he's a great player, and you know what I'm saying. I like, you know what I'm saying. I felt like I didn't like what he did when he joined Golden State. You know what I mean. He joined a winning duo. You know what I mean. Like when he went to the Nets and it was just him and Kyrie, I felt they had more than enough with just those two. They didn't need Harden. It just they wanted to stack the deck so much. And but they did get swept a couple times. I ain't gonna lie, Boston put it on their ass. But you know what I'm saying. The thing is, with that type of team that they had in Boston, you know what I mean. It was him and Kyrie was the two focal points. And when it's that type of offense and they're mostly isolation players, you can kind of zone in on them more as opposed to being on a team. You know what I mean? Like when they blitzing them and going after and stripping them left and right. You know what I mean? When they sending Mark Smart, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, and them. You know what I mean? It's not too many teams in the league that has that. We have that as a team on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? The closest thing to that is the OKC, but we rival them in more defensive players. They just a better team defense. You know what I mean? But we have more defensive players that are predicated to stop people on the defensive end. So you know what I'm saying, individually. So you know what I mean? Like he's not gonna have to face that, you know what I mean? And if they do, we can hurt them because we have so many more playmakers on our team. When you got Amen and you got ALP. Like I say, J Dog said, or that not J Dog B said that earlier. You know what I mean? KD, he's never played with a big like this before. You know, he's never played with somebody who can legit draw a double team, who can legit, you know what I'm saying, kick somebody ass in the post. You know what I mean? A lot of teams don't have that. And
That's a
then when
that's
you
a
push,
that's a major fact though. You
it
know what I'm
is.
saying? So
You get
that's
what I'm
that's
saying?
why that's why I believe it's gonna be a new dynamic duo that teams don't even know what's coming.
Yeah, so you know what I
Like,
mean. So like you know what I'm saying. So the inside and outside game is gonna be crucial. You know what I mean. And teams gonna have to learn how to do it. It's more so dependent on what type of offensive philosophy Ime is gonna have us running. You know what I mean, or he's gonna try to implement. That's one of the biggest question marks we got into coming in the season, and that's one of my biggest question marks. What type of offensive philosophy are we gonna have? You know what I mean? We're gonna push the
I,
tempo. You know what I'm saying? You use our entire team, use our bench, or we gonna play that slow methodical game we did last year, which you know what I'm saying, we not gonna be squeezing the orange like how we should. We're not gonna get every single drop out of the team as we should. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to use up majority of our team roster and play almost a 9-man rotation, almost night in, night out, depending. But we need that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll drop off from there. Go ahead, B.
oh man, I was gonna say just like yeah, like first of all, responding to the other homie's comment, like, hey, my parents live in Phoenix. I flew to Phoenix to catch a game. It was Suns versus Spurs, and I was like, oh shit, KD and Wemby. It was earlier in the season when he was still playing, and it looked like KD was Jesus Shuttlesworth, and everybody else was mortals on the court, including Wemby. And he was just getting to his spots, just hitting stuff. And I'm just like, damn, this team is so trash. Get him off of him. Like, get him off of Phoenix so fast. Like, nah, people didn't watch the games, bro. Like, KD was
I ain't
still
gonna say
hitting.
that.
KD hit his boom, he'll hit his fake, get to a spot, drilling shots, bro. He still hit his stuff, man. That team, they didn't have it
Ain't
together, like
I ain't gonna
as
say they
far as
trash
chemistry
though.
goes.
I can't say that I can't say that they was trash. It was what they tried to do is trash. When you have three ball dependent players and you got
Yeah,
one of them trying to run
Facts,
point.
Dre.
You
Them
know what I mean? Like
you
it
need
was
a
never
point
gonna
guard
work.
top.
It was never
Dre,
gonna work,
you
bro.
know, Dre, ball as a scorer, you got three of them out there: KD, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. They all need a point guard. They all need
Man,
a point
yeah,
guard. If not, they
and
they 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 exaggerate too much energy to playmaking and draw too much focus when that's not them. You know what I'm saying? You could do that at times, but
hmm
start to finish, no, you need a point
you
guard. And
can't do
all
it, bro.
three of those guys needed
that
that.
You
that
can't do
game
it.
that I was watching was Booker was trying to be the point guard and instigate the offense,
But you
and
know
it
what I'm
was
saying?
an
That was the
unnatural
plan.
role.
That was the plan. That was the plan when they brought Bradley Bill. Was they really thought Book was gonna run the point, Bradley's gonna run the two, and KD run the three four. But you know what I'm saying? Again, like I said before the start of the season, who is going to play defense? Who's going to facilitate? You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you telling
Yeah,
me you got Booker and Bill on a perimeter trying to stop somebody. Man, you must be crazy. No,
yeah,
man, we gonna ice. So you know what I'm saying? Like they gonna run, they gonna fly right by him. Kids, stop it. It was a
yeah, man,
dumbass idea from the.
and
I,
and,
I said
Yeah,
this in the summer,
yeah, that's a
and I,
before they
poorly
gave the
constructed team,
game.
bro.
That's so you know what I'm saying. So I ain't gonna say
and
I'm not gonna
so
say that they trash. It was just a stupid ass plan.
yeah, and I meant
It was,
trash as a team. Individual players they got talent, but you know what I mean? It's just like they trying to hang that on KD's head, and I'm just like, dude, I watched him play live, bro. Hey, he can
nah,
still ball. He was balling on him. I think he went
Yeah,
like 27-8 that night. I was like, damn.
yeah. I
nah,
was watching because I was watching them. They were playing. I was watching them play the Timberwolves, and you know it was late in the season, and KD he was hooping. He was hooping, but it's my bad. I'm sorry. I'm at work.
they,
So you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah,
so you know he was open. But but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like when all y'all doing is scoring, but y'all can't get a stop.
they,
What's the point? You
they didn't
can't
have
get a
no
stop.
defensive philosophy, bro, and they weren't committed to. Nobody on that team committed to playing consistent defense, night in and night out, bro. Every now and
hmm
again, they'll have a good game where they'll be hot and they'll be, yeah. When you got it going and you hitting your shots, yeah, you're gonna play defense. You're gonna be more inclined to get stops so you can get the ball back and score again. But too many nights, bro. Phoenix just did not, and it was a poorly constructed team, bro. Top to bottom,
Straight
that
up.
team was not. It was not
Bro, and
constructed the
they didn't
right
trust the
way.
coaches, J Dog. It was a
Hell
lot of
no,
stuff that was
bro.
going into this shit. The
Yeah,
coaching,
But
the whole orchestration, the culture, like
see, but
everything was just breaking away.
right,
yeah, but no saying,
right.
but I just want to drop this in there real quick, and I'm gonna back off. But no saying, this is what I was saying about KD. In no saying when I was saying KD was responsible for that because he signed off on Bill coming there. You get what I'm saying? He signed off on
Him
you
or
know what I'm saying
Devin
like
Booker.
man KD
I think
absolutely
if
just
that was Devin Booker
man
team, that had to be mostly on Devin
I
Booker.
I I,
And
I,
then you
I
ask
okay,
KD,
okay
yeah,
yeah
KD,
but get
would you rather? I look, cause KD a hooper, he gonna say yeah to anything. Yeah, you want to play with Bradley Beal? Yeah, I play with him.
Yeah,
That's
but
how I
okay,
think
but
that
guess what?
went.
Yeah, but
But
no, so but he did the same thing with the Nets. He signed off on getting James Harden, but
But
like I say, but I think he's
But the
past that.
difference, them
You know
niggas
what
got
I'm saying?
hurt.
yeah,
That's the
yeah, he
difference.
passed.
If
Them
that
niggas
wasn't
got
go,
hurt
They,
though.
it was gonna be the same thing though,
they,
bro.
yeah,
Nobody's
but
gonna
they
play
only
defense.
played
Nah,
like they only played
I don't
17
necessarily, I
games.
don't necessarily
No,
think though. I know it's hypothetical,
Nah,
Dre, but if KD was hooping like
Dre, what
that
did you say?
in Brooklyn with James Harden and Kyrie at the highest, you know what I'm saying, potential they can play it, they would have been different, bro. I just
Man,
and
believe
they
yeah,
still
Harden is
and they
until
were
the
better.
second
still
round,
Harden
until the
is better
second
than
round.
Bill. Harden is
I
better
believe
than
that
Bill, and Kyrie is better than Devin Booker.
you still got to get
With
stopped.
whatever
That's the
pieces
thing
around
about it
them.
though. but
But
no,
I'll
but
say
I
no,
this.
agree. I agree.
but
Yeah,
no,
they have to
but
play
no,
defense.
Hey,
yeah, but no,
but
I'm gonna drop like B. I just want to say, I was saying that I think that KD got that out of his system. Where trying to just hit scoring and just on ball players into just trying to get a
Yeah,
cohesive
get
team.
that super team shit out your system.
Get that out.
You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I
Get
mean?
to a team
So
that's well orchestrated,
yeah,
that's well balanced, and all we needed, Joe, your talent and what you do at the highest level at 37 years old to a team to go to a team that
yeah, yeah. But go ahead, B. That's all I want to say. Y'all go ahead.
oh yeah, nah, problem. But yeah, man, I mean, that's why I think KD's just perfect for like we're the perfect situation. That's why I was like, man, we don't gotta talk about extension. Where else you gonna go, bro? This is literally the perfect basketball. If you are who I think you are, which is an absolute baller who cares about basketball and loves to play basketball the right way, listen, we play basketball, we play hard. You know what I mean? We got some young bulls that play hard. So it ain't gonna be none of that Bill quitting on the team bullshit. Everybody's gonna play defense, so they're not even gonna get minutes on this play. You know what I'm saying?
And I believe, bro, KD been humble. These last two stops, bro, KD was humble, bro. You know what I'm saying? He had to accept what it is. It's reality, bro. Like you looking for something that you ain't gonna find, bro. You ain't. This the best situation for you. You still playing at a high level, but you don't need to be in no decision making process when it comes to personnel. You're not the best scout when it comes to talent for coaches or players, bro. Let get around a team with an infrastructure, bro, like we got. You understand me? That could utilize you just like Golden State did, bro. And quit trying to. I think he's trying to do leadership shit, and he not no leader like that in Brooklyn. And when he went to Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? I think it didn't work out, and his ass had his fingerprints all over both situations. He want to come here because we already made infrastructure where he could just kind of get in just like Golden State. But only difference is he could lead us somewhere we ain't never been, where we've been before, but I'm talking about in recent history. You know what I'm saying? It's a young squad, young core. He can get us over the hump.
Hey, J
right
Dog, the reason
out the rebuild.
Yeah,
I think the reason why the Phoenix happened is because even with all that being said, like he failed in leadership. Is like, did he? Because he was a pinky toe away from going to the championship. You feel me? And Giannis never getting the ring. You know what I mean? Like
sorry, Brooklyn.
even her, even not playing together, he still almost got him there. You know what I mean? So he's like, yeah, I can still do it, but nah, it don't work like that.
Nah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
nah, you right, you right.
into the credit of recency, what I'm saying, recent playoffs and stuff like that. When they bring up the Phoenix Suns, him being on the Phoenix Suns, and they got swept by young Ant Man and them. Like I said, that's a different team. Ant Man just lost it. I mean, I wouldn't say he just lost. He could have potentially lost to the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? How many games? Because I think they had the upper hand. So us, the way we was built up, we took them to 7. And I think that was like the most crucial game. Yes, Jimmy Butler got hurt and things like that, but he played better in a series against the Minnesota Timberwolves with Stephen Curry. He was a better, impactful player, right? So him taking an injury, they win the series, and he was healthy against us. So I just feel like Amen Thopnson, KD, Alp, they gonna do some damage, bro. They're gonna do some damage, and it might not be the way that people like see it how we see it, because we see shit first. It's gonna be crucial, bro. It's gonna be crucial.
And I don't think they see it because they're kind of like nice guys, but Alp, Jabari, and Amin are coming for y'all's ass, bro. They ain't like that first round exit, bro. Like they coming to get back in the playoffs to send somebody to fuck home.
Yeah, a lot of people sleeping on
Sorry.
Jabari Smith elevation as well, and they trying to write him off like he's just gonna be a role player and things like that. Okay, cool. Let him be a role player. Well, he's gonna be a very impactful role player.
He
He
gonna
was
be a double double.
a 45% 3-point shooter in the playoffs. That's what I seen.
That facts.
They play both two ways. That's what I seen.
Top 10 rim defender. That's what I saw.
Come on, man. Come on, man. So when we talk about this Rockets going forward, shit.
Hey,
Hey, Rick.
Green, we got him 5 years on the low. Ain't nobody gonna say shit about Barry for 5 years for me. Like we got him signed for the low. I'm his
Already.
biggest fan right now.
Already. Hey man, shout out to hold on, I just got a cash out from the homie Big E. Hey, shout out to Big E. He say respect 100, man, with the 10 ball. Shout out to Dre in the cash out. He say he say Alexa plays Rash the Riches. Already, dog. Hey man, y'all boys crazy. What's up? What? Oh man, Big Tone out here tripping, man. All right, Big Tone out here to my first round exit again, man. Stop it, Big Tone. Big Tone, we is not gonna be no first round exit, bro. I understand
You
it, Big Tone. I understand the KD effect, but at the same time, it's a team before KD. That's why you see what the rumors are though. He's struggling to get a contract and negotiate it with the Rockets. We're not finna give him no 122. You know what I'm saying? You can settle for the 1 to 110. You know what I'm saying? We could do that to make our future easier and make you more relevant going forward and to stretch out your career with a young core. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is. But as far as the first round is a Big Tone, stop it. Stop it. Stop. What's
Hey,
up?
Green, don't we got a first round? Don't we got a Phoenix first round next year or something like that? Don't we got another first round next
Man,
year?
bro. When KD out the door, we still got in the first round draft picks. 2026, 2020, no, 2027, 2029, or some shit like that. Because we still got Phoenix picks and we have a pick swap with Brooklyn.
That's,
So we still sitting
bro.
for the future if shit don't work out. We still have to make some moves with it. Like somebody said on last stream, we can make a big time move if KD don't work out with us. But we said the blueprint, like, yeah, we got our core. So if this one guy, let's just say if Jason Tatum become available down the future and he's still playing at a high level, you don't think the Rockets will try
Hmm.
to go after him? You know what I'm saying? Later on down the road, Jason Tatum, I believe
Well,
so.
I feel like the way
Giannis,
it's set up, Green. The way it's set up, Green. We talking about the KD. Like, all right, that might be 2 years or whatever. It might be 2 years, 3 years, but we're set up right now to get a probably another top 10 draft pick and another superstar, plus Amen, plus Bari, plus you see what I'm saying? Like, we're set up to contend for years, bro.
no facts, facts. Contentions, we're gonna be relevant, man. And I believe this year, I know people had a you know, thoughts about Kevin Durant in general, and it's cool. I had my thoughts. I know what it is, but this is a different organization. You call me biased to my team, not a KD here. Oh, now I believe in KD. No, that ain't what it is. I believe in my team first, and I feel that everybody know KD. He in a good situation. He in a situation where the coach is built and he's comfortable, and all he got to do is go out there and hoop and do what he do, bro. That's all we asking for. Professionalism. Ain't no knuckleheads running around on the team no more. You know what I'm saying? You see what LP doing out there working in overseas. Fred out there, Ime out there, Raphael Stone out there. Uh, they believe who they believe in. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we presented, the double big lineup, Kevin Durant giving LP some game behind the scenes. So like we got a lot, bro. We got a lot going for us. And like you say, the future is not we ain't holding our future. Ain't nobody holding our future against us. We still had the opportunity to do what we do if we want to make some draft moves. We gave up the 10 pick this year because it wasn't no room to utilize that. We had Reed Shepard, and we just not trying to give him some playing time. So I mean, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, yes, the Rockets' future is still you know what I'm
And,
saying?
and I feel like we still got a couple lotto tickets that ain't cashed yet. You know what I mean? We still got Reece Shepard growth. We still got Jabari growth. We
All
still
of it.
our man was first. Our man was first round. You know, he was top five DPOY his second year. You know what I'm saying? What's he going to be in year three, year four? So I think we're in a good position. We got a
Yeah,
lot of lotto tickets, man. Them bitches might
yeah,
hit.
yeah, yeah. Agreed. King just pulled up on the back end. Hey King, what I tell you about that jersey, bro?
Was happening? What it do, man?
What it do, fam?
What y'all boys chopping it up about, man?
Nigga,
Well,
take that
first of all,
goddamn profile.
first
Nigga,
of all, take that damn
you need to
I
stop
13
ain't
off
listening.
your
taking a
screen,
goddamn
man.
thing. Now y'all better leave me alone. I
Take
told
that
y'all, man, don't
13 off
start
your
that shit.
screen, man. We
You
rolling
gonna
Don't
wait till
start
sevens
that
and
these
shit.
11s,
Hey,
man.
throw that
Rolling
shit
Man,
seven,
down, go
seven.
stay
I
dry.
We
got that
rolling
I got
sevens, man.
that 13 hanging up in my man cave, bro.
All right, man.
Hey,
All right, man.
For the
roll that
for the
window down
legend.
and throw that shit out.
All
Go
right,
off, go, baby. Throw that shit
all
out
It's
there,
in
right.
my
Alabama.
man cave. Is in a
Hey,
frame and
it look like it.
everything. You know
I'm
what I'm
about to say, it
talking
look
about?
like it's all shiny. It's glossy in the frame and everything. Nigga, you got that
Yeah,
bitch
I
set
got
up,
it
huh?
hanging up
nigga
in my
got
man.
lights.
I ain't
I
capping.
can
Nigga
see,
got
I
Hollywood
can
lights.
see you
He got
taking a picture
Hollywood
of it
lights
on
on
your
motherfucker.
wall. I can see the little
Nigga,
flash and everything. I know what's
Green,
up,
I
the
ain't
nigga got
capping.
Hollywood lights on that regular ass jersey. Nigga, if you don't
man.
got that good ass lighting on that little regular ass jersey.
Oh, that was good.
Say J now, you gonna stop playing with my jersey, man.
Man, we rolling sevens out here, King. But
Y'all
hey,
rolling
King,
seven.
hey, we rolling sevens, man. Hey, but King,
Uh,
man. Now we talking about some LP shit. You know, as far as his impact, you know, with KD and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Him, he had, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you paid attention to the, you know, the interviews and everything like that, but he touched on Fred as far as his impact. He touched on KD, his relationship with KD, you know, the Steven Adams effect, Ime Udoka telling them things, and you know what I'm saying? How they gonna be a good duo, one of the best duos in the West.
I don't care about LP uh interviews and that. I don't think the duo is LP and KD. I think it's KD and Amen. I think that's the dynamic duo. I don't think it's LP. Just my
You
own
think he's
personal
gonna?
opinion.
Do you think he's gonna be the second leading scorer?
Yes, I think LP. I think LP is gonna slide in perfectly as the number three option, low post, paint scorer, rebounder. Like I think he gonna slide in perfectly for that role. But I think Almond is the second best player on the team. I think he gonna average 20 and like 6 assists. I think his rebounds gonna probably come down a little bit because I think they're gonna put him more in the backcourt
I
as a
think his
guard.
rebounds might stay the same. It might stay
You
the
see,
same.
I think
I
because
mean,
they had him in a dunker spot.
6 ain't too far from 8.
Yeah, they had him in a dunker spot, so he was in position to get a lot of rebounds. I think if they're gonna have him at the guard position, that he gonna be more in the backcourt.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he gonna have the same opportunities to get the rebounds. So I think his rebounds gonna go down. I think his assists is gonna go up, and his scoring is gonna go up. Um, so I think the dynamic duo is gonna be KD and Armin.
Okay, okay, okay. I feel like
Yeah, that,
I feel like LP should be the number 2 option, and you know this is my case. He was an all-star. You know what I'm saying? He can give you 20 and 10. I feel like his number should, you know, go up, playing alongside KD as a number 2 option at the time. I don't know if Almond might, you know, surprise me again, becoming a starter or becoming a number 2 option. I don't know that yet. But as far as what LP showed me last year, being an all-star, and then you know KD being the number 1 guy, I'm looking at LP as far as like the impact, the double teams that he draws. You know, yes, he has to get better on his field goal percentages, and we touched on that early on during the stream. And y'all hit the like button, man. We got close to 100 people in the building. Y'all get the likes up. You know, subscribe to the channel if you're new.
Can we shout out
But
gospel for
shout out to the shout out to the gospel.
he said James Harden is the gift to keep on giving. Cause he is, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how many draft picks we done got with this man and what we done
Hey man,
parlayed those draft picks into,
hey,
you know, and you know what I'm saying? And our young players still ain't really developed yet. And then the other draft man, shout out to Raphael Stone and James Harden. Straight up.
shout yeah, hold on, hold on,
Straight
hold
up.
on. Let me salute James Harden real quick. Hold on, Dre. I gotta salute James Harden real quick. And the only way to do that is to you know, put King on the forefront. Shout out to James Harden, man, for all them draft picks, man. We appreciate it, man. We appreciate that shit, man. We wouldn't be the team that we are today without you, man. We got your best friend, one of your best friends in the city. So shout out to James Harden. Shout out to James Harden, man. You feel me?
Second best rocket of all time. Shout out, James.
Hey, and now we're about to be in the Western Conference Finals again.
I hope
James
so.
Harden right up there with Muchinor to me.
But as far as Alp being a number 2, I just feel like that, bro. His impact, not saying that
Right.
impact is not on the level as Alp, but I don't think it's there yet. I don't think he draws the offensive impact that Alp is capable of as a big. You know what I'm saying?
Greenleaf,
Yo,
kick Dre off the panel.
what happened?
God
just
damn, man, what I
He
do,
just
dog?
said, he just said James Harden is on the same boat as Moochie Norris. Kick his ass off.
Moochie Norris.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Hey, hold on. I ain't hear that. My Wi-Fi must have been bugging. I was talking. I ain't even hear that shit.
The disrespect gotta stop. It gotta stop somewhere.
Yeah, Dre, hold on, Dre. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, that's very disrespectful. Moochie Norris, Dre. You gotta sit backstage one time like you host. I ain't hear that though. I swear to God, I ain't hear that shit.
Yeah, come on, man.
All right, go ahead. It's all right. You can go ahead. I'll put me a time. I'm all right with you.
Nah, I already did. You ain't even know it. You good. You back about that corner. You back about that corner.
Oh,
nah, man. James Harden was a great player for the Rockets, bro. I ain't okay. We was in the playoffs every year he played for us, but we just didn't get to the promised land. We in a different era, you know what I'm saying? But it just shows you who, you know what I'm saying, who he made Doka really rock with, you know what I'm saying? James Harden had the opportunity to come back, and he made Doka say, hell no, I want him. I want KD when the opportunity come. Because y'all know
KD. I ain't even mad at that, Green.
Yeah, I mean, it just fits for what the you know what type of player James Harden is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he don't play no defense or anything like that, but I think his defense and what he does on offense and playmaking, I would think is on the level of Fred VanVleet. I think Fred is more hound. He's a more hound on defense. He's more focused on defense. But when you think about the other attributes, I think he's on the same level, if not more, than Fred VanVleet. You know what I'm saying? All that. But Ime Udoka ain't rocking with their playing style at the point guard position. So you bring in Kevin Durant, who he's a scorer, all 3 levels. One of the greatest scorers of all times, if not the greatest scorer of all time. However you want to look at it. So that's just what he fits Ime Udoka, bro. And you mean to tell me that the LP not gonna be a great number 2 alongside of that?
Not
LP is the best center that this nigga done played with, King. What you talking about?
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And I still think that he's the 3rd best player on the team.
Hey.
And I think he's gonna be the 3rd option.
LP?
I got questions, King. I got questions. Like, so is it that you think Alp's gonna take a step backwards, or you just think Amen's leap from the guard position is just gonna be that much higher?
He said Amen's gonna average 20 and 10.
I think that's what he means.
He said Amen's gonna average 20 and 6 or something like that.
Boy,
I think he's gonna give us about
22 and 12 or some shit. Or 20 and 12. 20, whatever.
Who you talking about, LP?
Yeah, LP.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. He can average. Nah, he ain't gonna be more efficient than Amen. That's the problem. Amen was more efficient than him last year. He just didn't get the shot attempts. He didn't get the shot attempts that Jalen and LP got. But if you're talking about efficiency, he was the more efficient player. He was the better defender. You look at per 36, he was the better rebounder.
I get what you're saying, but I believe what you're saying. He might have a more impact on the offense because I think he's gonna be our de facto point guard, which I hope so. I want the ball on the hand to make the decision, if that's what you mean. He's gonna be more important in that aspect. But you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But he gonna put pressure on the rim, but his job gonna be getting LP the ball and KD in the ball to do pick and roll. If that's what you mean.
Well, I think the ball gonna be in his hands more. I do think that he gonna play. He gonna get more like point guard minutes. And the fact that we know KD is gonna probably miss about 20 games, I think he's gonna be the one who's gonna get those shots and minutes and attempts. I just think he's gonna take his game to the next level.
Hey, hey, but you know what? Fair enough. Let's just do it in trio. Amen, Alp, and KD. What other team? You know what I mean? What other team three? Like Jamal, Murray, Jokic, and who? You know what I mean? Like who's maybe Clippers? Like maybe Clippers got three.
I mean, shit, but we got four on the cool. Got to throw
I
Bard in there
mean, yeah.
because, like I
Clippers
say,
got what? Bradley
I
Bill.
expect
Who used to say Bradley Bill, James Harden, and Kawhi? We have Amen
Yeah,
Thompson, nigga. They can play two ways. Who the Clippers are play two way? Kawhi. And he ain't really
barely
doing that
one
till
and a
until the
half.
hell. Yeah, he ain't doing that like he used to in the prime. So you get
nah,
James Harden,
That
nah.
what's
and
that boy?
whoever.
Man,
Who? Man
um,
ain't there no more.
done.
Oh,
Nah,
done?
Yeah,
No,
stop it.
I ain't.
Yeah,
Dorian
I
Finney
mean,
Smith.
yeah,
yeah, no.
You know what I'm
But the
saying?
thing is we could go with some lineups that eat them up inside. You know what I mean? We could
Yeah, I
just
mean,
throw,
and
you
then
but they
know,
you
did,
know
they did, they
Zubac.
did get
Yeah,
John
They
Collins
got
though. They got
Zubac.
John
If you
Collins.
want to throw
They got John
Zubac in it,
Collins.
if you want to throw Zubac in there, then that's their center. But yeah, we got Al Peter. You know what I'm saying? Al Peter's also over here.
hey,
John
but then we
Collins,
run
nice. I ain't
bar.
gonna lie,
John
but
But
Collins,
then we
Jabari
we
run,
Smith
got to
Jr.
throw.
is better.
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
But we could run Barry as a five and then take Zubac out to the 3 point land and make him feel real uncomfortable. We just got a lot of versatility too. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like no matter okay, whatever Alp, I think Alp's going to play better than last year because of KD's gravity and less double teams. Amin is going to take another leap, whether he jumps over Alp. If Amin jumps over Alp and Alp improves over last year, that is a good thing for the Houston Rockets. You feel me? Like if Alp's our third best player and he's an all star, that means we're doing really well. So I wouldn't be mad at that, bro. But I do think Alpy's going to kill it this year.
My bad, fellas. I ain't hear what y'all had just said, bro. Hello?
Hello.
Well, we damn sure ain't finna repeat that shit, King.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
it
okay.
was
better
it,
you
it,
better
it
rewind
was
it, bitch.
facts. You gonna have to. It was fucking. It was facts. Elevated basketball
But
IQs never be respoken.
King,
Yes,
bro,
sir.
yeah. As far as like the duos, like just let's just stick to. I know you got Amen Thompson in that slot, but just look at the like the offensive and everything like that. KD and LP compared to Jokic and Jamal Murray, Luca and LeBron, Ant Man and Julius Randle, uh, AD and Kyrie not gonna be playing. You know what I'm saying together pretty much this season in the West. So like, do you feel like they're a top duo in the West though, as far as what they're giving you, 20 and 10 and 27 and whatever the case may be from KD? I just feel like we on the par with that, bro.
I think it's Luca and Braun, maybe.
Yeah, Luca and
No, I,
LeBron.
I don't. I'm gonna let y'all cook though.
You don't like that Luca and LeBron?
I just we up there
It's,
agreeing with whoever you want to throw in there. We up there in the West. That's all I know.
I just know they can't. They're gonna have to game plan for me. They ain't seen it yet. And this opening night gonna be sick, bro. It's gonna be crazy. KD talking shit on Twitter about, you know what I'm saying, about time and all that shit. They got a ring and you know what I'm saying, like trying to shit on him. Like you a OKC,
Bro,
you're OKC,
honestly, that's the
you're
best
OKC
thing they
guy,
could have.
but you couldn't get a championship here. Like try to rub it in
Bro,
the nigga face or something. He like, I got a championship before y'all city. Like what it is. You feel me?
bro, that's the best thing they could have ever done to us. Hang the banner right in these young cats' faces with KD right there. I wouldn't be surprised if he go for 45 on their hoes. I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
Man, who gonna stop KD?
bro. You know what I mean? Like, whenever now, like he just super chill and laid back, but then he'll be like, "Y'all know my name." He'll have one of those games, like y'all know what it is. And if y'all think,
And
oh,
that's what the Rockets add to their team. They didn't have that last year. You know what I'm saying? We were doing it by committee,
yeah,
and we still gonna do it by
yeah,
committee,
bro,
regardless if
we
KD
we
here or not.
won
You know what I'm saying?
games. We won games with Alp and Jalen Green sucking sometimes. We play defense so hard, bro. That's facts. Tari Easton go off for 26 or some shit. Bro, like we had a lot of people play some games. So whenever you're walking in and you're Alp and you're all these young Rockets who just got whooped out of the playoffs and been working hard all summer, and you got the 7 foot sniper, bro, the Slim Reaper right there, and he starts hitting shots. It's a whole different basketball team. You want to talk about confidence and talking shit and
Man,
playing
B,
defense hard, bro?
nobody is gonna stop this nigga, bro. Nobody,
Like,
unless it's only nigga that's gonna stop KD is Ime Udoka, and we seen that
oh God,
when he was coaching Boston. And KD can only stop KD. If not, tell me if somebody on OKC gonna stop KD. Tell me somebody on Denver Nuggets that's gonna stop KD. Tell me somebody on the Lakers that's gonna stop KD. You know what I'm saying? Tell me somebody on the Minnesota Timberwolves gonna stop KD. You know,
tell me
and
somebody
tell
in
me
the New
that.
York Knicks. Tell
Somebody
me
tell
on
me
the
that. All you
Knicks.
haters that's listening, tell me that in the chat. Oh, they not because
Who?
they probably don't want to subscribe to the channel. You feel me? So I get it. I get it. Hit that link too though.
Because that's it. Like, I mean, great. Like, if we just looking at it, we were there, 55 games, bro. How many games would we have won if we had a KD and we swapped it for Jalen Green last year,
60,
bro?
60 like we potentially gonna do this year. 60 games, 60 win
Number
team.
one, you know what I mean?
You
Like,
feel me?
I think, dude, listen. If we win that first game, if we beat OKC, hey, we're number one in the West, bro. Let's start it off. They want to hang the banner and do that bullshit, bro. I think KD, like KD's petty, bro. He's got the burner Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got the burner accounts, bro. He's super petty. You think you know what I mean?
You got the
Like you
burner
think he
account.
won't go for? Hey, you think he won't go for 54 on Shea home court while they're hanging the banner in his face, bro? Shut them the hell up, bro.
Hey,
who they gonna be playing on? Who they gonna have defending them, bro? I know
that's
they ain't
why
gonna
We
put no
can't
that's why
figure it
goddamn
out.
Chet
I'm
on
like
him.
who they gonna put on KD?
Jalen Williams too small, Chet too slow, bro.
Man, Chet can't do shit with KD. Can't
That's what
no
I'm talking about.
basically can't
Who they gonna
nobody.
put on him?
Nobody.
Yeah,
Bro,
ain't.
Well,
like
most likely they're gonna put like a Dort or a Caruso on him, try and get all
Caruso.
up under him. Yeah,
Yeah,
Caruso and Dort, they're gonna put them on him, have them get all up under him, all up in him.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and make him rise up above him and shoot and hit contested shots.
And he's
I
still
Well,
gonna
believe
shoot 50% on that ass.
he might.
No, he is.
uh, they put one of them little niggas on them. I have KD at the elbow all night long. Oh, LP, get your ass out the way. Shit, I'm telling you, bro. That's barbecue chicken, man.
and I just think that defense is gonna be something nice, bro. Like, you know, they're gonna be, they've been celebrating the championship, you know what I mean?
But see, and then
Like,
King said something, as far as the Amen Thompson duo, what I'm saying, I like that, but we're gonna use I feel like we should utilize Amen Thompson, like, yeah, you know, whatever you did last year, do it again on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you put in a different position as a guard right now, and because Jalen Green not here. But KD's gonna have Jalen Green duties.
Right,
So that's not gonna be any different what Amen Thompson did last year. You feel me? So that's
right.
why I feel like Amen Thompson is gonna be doing pretty much the same thing,
Like
if not more,
in supporting
than
role.
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
hey, real shit though is like I want to see because they put Barry at the three a little bit last year, so I'm wondering if
I think he gonna play some this year, bro. They tried him out. Didn't boy play some in the playoffs at the three?
I think so with the double big,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I think he played a little bit in the playoffs at the three. Cause Jalen couldn't get it going. Yeah, he played a little bit at the
Yeah,
three. He played a little bit at the end of the season at the three. Like I expect to see him. I expect to see some of it. You know, definitely, bro. You might see some Barry, KD, Clint Capella lineups, bro. Like I mean, not to say LP ain't gonna be, what he gonna be, but I'm just saying like when you just
yeah.
really need to
You
get
got a lot to work
stops,
with.
right? You
You
Yeah,
got
really
a lot
need
to
to
work
get
with.
stops. And trying to get out and run, yo.
And the big word is versatility. They're gonna be
Right,
very
right, right, right.
versatile with the lineups and stuff like we, thought we were last year. We were, but it's a different NBA, so it's still gonna be versatile at the same time. But with the
Fact.
Clint Capella edition, you preserve Steven Adams, you preserve, Jabari playing the
Yeah,
five too. You preserve LP, what I'm saying, first and foremost, what I'm saying, because he's more comfortable being at four, but if you put him at the five, you know what he can do. Everybody know they role and shit. So
I
it's gonna be
mean,
a lot of
eh,
switch ups.
and I'm gonna be real with you, bro. They might not want to say it, but I believe this to be true. The way they played defense last year, switching everything and just really just wreaking havoc. Them boys, I think it took a lot out of them, bro, too. And I think that's why you see him kind of like reinforce the defense coming off the bench with Dorfin Smith, uh, uh, Josh Okogie, like bro, like them guys, they defensive specialist type guys, bro. They 3 and D guys. They can hit the three and they gonna D up. You know what I'm saying? So Barry, and all them guys, bro, they get a little break here and there. And they ain't gotta just, be the end all and begin all to everything on defense every single time down court. They got some guys that can spell them, give them a breather so they can kind of catch their breath, as well as kind of, give them some freedom, give their legs some freedom to play a little bit of offense, bro, when they ain't got to work so hard all the time on both ends of the floor. Like the versatility, like you just said, bro, I just believe that shit is gonna be so instrumental in how far we go because we can play versatile defense as well as offense, different lineups, and still be effective at the highest degree. And the guys still have enough. We have enough depth to give these guys the type of blow they need, and where they can stay effective and they don't run out of gas, bro. You feel me? Because it may demand a lot out of them boys on D. We don't really we talk about them playing deep, but we don't talk about the toll it takes on you, bro. You feel me? Especially when you counting on to be an offensive uh, uh, player to lead your team, like LP and Jalen and not Armor gonna be a more instrumental part this year. Barry gonna be leaned on to do more. Because they gonna try to preserve KD as much as they can within reason for the playoffs, him and Steven Adams. So which is smart, like you said, Green. So hey man, MA and them, they did some they did some cooking this summer, bro. And I think they got a lot of reinforcements to make this shit work, bro. Like for a season, not just
Well,
for, the playoffs. For the long
I
haul, for the
think they
season and the playoffs, bro.
I think they messed up
Well, on
getting
what,
rid of
King?
Cam.
oh
Doing what?
man, hey King, I don't even want to talk about King. I don't, but
What he say?
nah, go ahead. He said something like King. Go ahead, King. Why so?
Because my thing is, I thought, especially after they got rid of Jalen and Dylan, right?
Yeah.
That that was going to allow them to have another um scorer, whether he's starting or coming off the bench,
Mm-hmm.
but having a dude that you can put the ball in his hands and he could, go out there and get you a bucket for the most part because I didn't reserve myself to the fact that I think KD is gonna miss about 20 games,
Mm-hmm.
and I, I'm not sure
Right.
about how the team is going to perform as far as being able to score and get buckets when KD not on the court. Now that's a lot to put on the 36, 37-year-old to have to cover. I mean, to have to like be responsible for carrying your team offensively,
Okay.
especially late game situation, half court situation. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot to put on him. And so if that's the case, that can wear him down too. Go ahead, J-Dog.
No, I don't want to cut you out, but I got a rebuttal because I understand your concern, but I got a little bit of a rebuttal, and everything you saying is spot on, but I got a rebuttal for it.
Well, get to it, nigga. Don't. Huh?
Oh, you through?
I said, get to it,
Yeah,
nigga.
man.
Oh, no. Okay, well, shit, there it is. Well, look here, man. Now, I say this, right? Everything you said, I agree with, bro. I agree with. I wanted Cam. Cam had the capabilities. We think physically, he had the game to be able to give you that release. I just believe that, and this is the rebuttal to what you just said. It may through holding hands with players, bro. I just believe that's what it is. Plain and simple. I don't even really think it go deeper. Jalen, he a good kid, good attitude. He might just have to hold his hand too much for his maturity, try to keep him locked in on and off the court, I believe. And I think it affected Jalen's game. I think he ready to coach grown ass men, bro. And I think he through with the coaching up type of shit. I think he want to go more into strategy. He going with high IQ.
J-Dog.
Yeah.
The immaturity is one thing, right? But Cam Whitmore wasn't utilized like that last year. So it's like we weren't gonna miss that. We just want a guy that's gonna come in off the bench, plug and play. Something like Durant Finney-Smith and Okogie to a certain degree gonna do. And we know Cam Whitmore is hella fire talented. Yes, he probably on the level with Jalen, right? But I don't think Cam was ready for that scenario. You know what I'm saying? It had to work out mutually as far as where your mental is. If they ask Cam, hey man, we want you to do this, we want you to do that. We know this, know that, do that.
Right.
We seen that all year last year. So if he say some shit, we know how Cam probably heavy, you know what I'm saying, headstrong with his mental. Like, I ain't man, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I mean,
throw my
man.
talents like that.
Right. And that's kind of what I mean. Like all that holding hands, trying to, get a motherfucker to mature and all that. Nah, bro. Like we at the stage now. Green, all the excuses gone, bro. You might ready to win, bro. Win championship. Damn, all that one series here now, bro. He seen the opportunity last year. Okay, we didn't make a move. That's that's whatever, and that's fine. But he see an opportunity this year to make a move. He had to get rid of anything that he deemed being possibly, and I'm putting up air quotes, possibly being problematic. The attitude came with the attitude and not wanting to accept certain roles and feeling like they better than this and that. Nah, bro, that you've carved out right now that I'm giving you and play basketball. And
I got a rebuttal.
When your numbers call, do what you do, bro. But other than that, we don't need that type. We need focus, bro. We need focus, and we don't need no damn selfish mindset on this team going forward, bro.
I got a rebuttal.
Motherfucker, we heard you say the shit the first time.
Yeah, we got you. We got you. I'm coming to you.
What's wrong with you? Hey, go ahead, my bad, Greenleaf. Go ahead.
Nah, finish what you gotta say, J-Dog.
Motherfucker, bro. Boy.
Hey, yeah. Let me get to him because he really on these.
Go ahead.
Hey, House, what's up, House? What you got on the stream, man? What you got on?
Hey, salute DJ Dog. Salute DJ Dog. All love, brother.
Yeah, salute, man.
Oh man, I'm with King on this one, bro. I'm gonna sit right there with King. And by the way, there will be no James Harden slander on this channel.
Right on.
Man,
I'm
stop
with King
dick
on
riding,
that
man.
too.
Go ahead,
I'm with-
bro.
I'm with King on that too. So the stated reason in the media.
Right on.
This,
J-Dog, I had to give it some flavor, you know what I'm talking about?
Nigga went back to the 70s and shit. Go
uh,
ahead, House, Brian.
all right. The stated reason that Ime and Raphael Stone gave for getting rid of Cam is this. They said we got rid of Cam because we just not in developmental mode anymore, and we don't want to develop any more players. And so we wish Cam the best. We like Cam. We wish him the best. He gets to go home because he's from Washington, D.C., Maryland, whatever. And so they're like, he got to go home. He got to get more playing time, and he'll get more playing time, more experience. So there's no hard feelings apparently, but what they said was they don't want to develop him. And see, I got a problem with that. Hold on. No. But what I'm saying is I disagree with that attitude. And let me explain why. Okay? Because KD going to be around for 3 years. But guess what? Then actually, I think KD going to age well because shooters age well. So let's say KD around for 5 years. But guess what? After 5 years,
that's a fact. Huh?
you got to replace KD. And let me just say that if you want to build like a 1-year championship team, great, go ahead, do that. But I would not settle for that if I was the Rockets. What I would want to do.
Hey, Hawk.
Hold on, let me finish. I got a big point here. Okay, what I would want to do if I was the Rockets is I would want to build a dynasty, like a 10-year deal, like a dynasty, like the Spurs had, like the Lakers had back in the day. And think about this, okay? Imagine if Popovich came out and said in like 2012 or 2011, we're going to get rid of Kawhi because, we don't really want to develop no players. We just want to play with our guys that are already shining bright, like Duncan, like Ginobili, like Tony Parker, but we don't want to develop nobody. So Kawhi, you got to go. Like I'm talking about not 2014 Kawhi when he won Finals MVP, but like 2011, 2012 Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Cam Whitmore will be Kawhi. Hold on.
When was Kawhi drafted, y'all? Y'all know? He said 2011, 2012. What year was Kawhi drafted?
2010, 2011.
So what I'm saying is,
what I'm saying is, you talking about a 2-year Kawhi Leonard, but he bought into a Popovich scheme of things, and as a role player. So what are you talking about?
Okay, so let me finish. Okay, so what I'm saying is, like, think about the Lakers.
I just want some clarity.
Hold on one second. Think about when Magic Johnson entered the league, right? And he was playing with Kareem, James Worthy, and Byron Scott and those boys. Okay, yeah. But guess what? In 1991, Magic went back to the finals without Kareem, without James Worthy, without Byron Scott. You know why? Because the Lakers continued to develop players. They developed Sam Perkins. They developed Vlade Divac. So the Lakers went back to the finals in '91 because they continued to draft. They continued to develop players. And so what I'm trying to tell you is, guess what? Whether you want to develop Cam or not, you're going to have to develop players. You know why? Because you got all the Suns picks coming up. So that's a good thing. You should want to get young players and develop them while you're cooking on the basketball court. So I'm with King on this one, bro. I'm with King on this one.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? Put your fist up in the air. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, right on. Right on, brother. What I'm trying to say is, like, you talk about some early on experience. Before Kawhi got there, they won, like, how many championships the Spurs won? Like 4 of them things, right? 4? They won like 4, right?
They won 5
or 4.
They won
they got there.
Yeah, before Kawhi got there, they won 4, and they won 1 with Kawhi, so that's 5, right? So I'm saying is they already had that shit going on. We don't have that experience with the rebuild situation that we dealing with. We want to experiment, and we dealing with a different era as far as like no back-to-back champions and things like that.
Greenlee, what I'm
So,
trying to tell you is, let's say you win a championship this year. Let's say
Right.
you win a championship this year with KD, and let's say you win another one in 2027. Okay. Well, do you just want to stop there, or do you want to be good in 2030, in 2029, in 2028?
Yeah, well, House.
Hey.
Well, House. Let me say this. Well, House, at that time, I think Reed Shepard would probably, if we're gonna see this season, if Reed Shepard would come along at that point in time. You know
What I'm saying is Cam's going to be a good player in this league. I know it because I know what I'm talking about, and I know basketball. And King
a
knows
lot of players
basketball
gonna be
too.
good, but they're gonna be winning players. Are they gonna be winning players? That's
King
King
knows basketball too. And King knows basketball too. So what I'm saying to you is that whatever beef that they got with Cam Whitmore, I don't even think there's a beef. I think they just he wanted to play. He wanted some minutes. I don't even think there's.
Man, ain't nobody said it was a beef, bro. You just
listen,
throwing
it's
out
not a
shit on the
beef.
wall, bro. Ain't nobody
It's
said it was
not
gonna
a
be. We
beef,
said it
it's
was a
just-
mutual agreement, a mutual situation.
It's
That's
we're
what we
just trying
talking
to
about.
win, and you're trying to be an all-star, bro. You want to put points up, and we're trying to put you in a role to win a championship.
Well, guess
and we ain't
what? We just
time
got
for
rid of
bullshit.
Jalen. Well, guess what? We just got rid of Jalen and Brooks. So
Yep.
we got some.
Yep.
We need a guy off the bench to get some points.
Well,
All right,
can I jump in?
Go ahead,
All right,
King.
Eason, step up.
Go ahead, King.
So before this jive turkey came up here and tried to hijack the conversation. First of all, I don't know who we is. House, you talking about we got rid of Jalen. You not no Rocket fan, so I don't know what you talking about. but J Dog, you made a point when you said you had a rebuttal.
Yeah.
Where you said MA and them ain't trying to hold hands no more. You know, they want guys that's gonna come in here and play a role, whoop-de-whoop, right? So my question to you is, who's the veteran player that can come in and do the job that we would have expected from a Cam? Because the way I'm looking at it, hold on, Hoss. The way I'm looking at it, if we have those games that's gonna occur where KD don't play,
right?
Even if you get your performances from Amen and LP, even Jabari, when our starters go to the bench, who can we lean on to get us buckets and to keep us in game?
Facts.
One of them going that's a good question, bro. And I'm gonna say this: Bari is gonna take a big. I believe
Bari is soft as hell.
Thank you, Green. Thank you, Green.
Man, go take a toe to that goddamn milk nigga and shut the fuck up for a minute, man. Let me speak, bro. I think Bari is gonna take a big step this year on offense as well as Almond. And I think they're gonna do wholesale substitutions like that, bro. Somebody gonna be out there at all times, with the bench. And I think Tari Eason, he showed last year, bro, that he can get buckets offensively. Cam didn't give us nothing really last year, bro. Like, and that's to what Greenleaf said a while ago. We not missing nothing we didn't have, bro. And we were still a number 2 seed, bro. What an inconsistent Jalen Green. Now, if you feeling like LP gonna be better, Almond gonna be better, Bari gonna be better, Reed Shepard should be better this year, then we should be fine, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know that.
I would have. Let me say this. I agree with you. I would have loved for us to have a combo guard that was proven with Reed Shepard coming off the bench. I would love that. But we have to lean on the guys that we already got. And we still without KD, we still got a relatively young core that's still developing and that's relatively young with playoff experience. So
hey, let me just say real quick. Let me just say real quick.
In other words, I think they believe in that guys, King.
Yeah. Let me just say real quick. My main point, though, is just to say, I think the real dynasties, rather than God just win the one-off championship, the real dynasties, they develop people while they're winning championships. That's my main point. And it seems like they just didn't want to do that. I just got a problem with that.
Hey,
Do you see?
hey, we just
Do you
trying to
see
get
that? Do
one,
you see the
Hoss.
salary
We
cap?
just trying to
Do
get
you see
one.
the salary cap, bro? It's not.
Look,
You
y'all
got
heard? Okay. Look, y'all got a 2025 Suns draft pick, a 2027 Suns draft pick, a 2029 Suns draft pick. Those are going to be high top 10 first round picks. You're going to have to develop those guys while you're winning.
Exactly.
So
And
why
we
not
will.
develop Cam while you're winning?
Because he ain't got that winning, he ain't buy into the
That's
That's the
system.
because we got
bullshit, bro.
that's because
That's the
we got Reed
bullshit,
Shepherd.
bro. That's
I
a
would tell you
bullshit,
though.
bro.
I'll tell you though, House. I think the focus is Reed Shepherd. You know what I'm saying? That's the main focus because Reed Shepherd has the most, arm stretch to really develop. So if we focusing on a guy that who pretty much you talking about being a Jalen Green off the bench, you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion, as far as like mentality and I know he's more physical and he's more, opposing on the court, but off the court, you're dealing with the same situation. So with Reed Shepherd, you want that to get the development, and then everybody else are professionals, veterans, and stuff after that. So I would give Reed
as long as Reed Shepherd, look, as long as Reed Shepherd as long as Reed Shepherd get rid of that ugly ass mustache, then we can work with him.
Hey, let me ask you
Hey,
something, House.
he might
Let
give
me
you
ask House.
40 with that mustache.
Hey, let me ask House something, bro, because I'm confused. Now, you supposed to be the basketball historian, right?
Hell yeah.
You supposed to be the preserver of basketball history, right?
Preserve and protect.
Okay. Let me ask you a question, bro. Because you contradict yourself. Now, had Cam proven anything at the NBA level thus far?
Yeah, he proved to me that he could get a bucket.
Okay. The Rockets as a team proved that they could get to the playoffs with a young core, right?
True.
Okay. And they was a number 2 seed without Cam Whitmore giving you much of anything. You understand how Cam started the season now, right?
He got 20 minutes a game last year, if I'm not mistaken. 15 to 20 minutes a game.
Cam recessed, bro. He recessed last year. He went
You
back.
mean regress?
He regressed, yeah. Last year. He went backwards, bro. So
I don't know. King, you think he went backwards? I don't know about that.
No. Let me finish my point with you. You ain't finna wiggle out this shit. So since you old school and you do understand, when you come in the NBA, bro, you gotta pay your dues, bro. Nobody gonna hand you anything. That's just no damn rookie or no second-year player that ain't proved shit. You gotta sit and wait your turn, bro. If he's not willing to be to have that type of mindset as a player, and you ready to win at the next level, and he's not willing to accept his role, we gotta be on with the next thing, bro. We not fit to hold his hand and hope he become a more unselfish minded player, bro.
Hey,
well, I never heard no media report.
Hold on, hey J-Dog.
Yeah.
Cam Whitmore stats his rookie season, 47 games, 51 games his second year, 18 minutes. His first year, second year, 16 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Field goal attempts 9-7, so it's regressing 45-44. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at, I know what you was speaking on as far as like his numbers wise, because he thought the season shooting horrible, and the whole team was started out horrible, right? It was a team thing, but we was focused on LP, Jalen, and Fred, and all those guys. 2-point percentages 53.8. Second year 51.8.
Right.
53. No, 60s. I'm looking at 3.35. He didn't really lose much touch on the 3-point percentages, 35.9 and 35%. And he only took a step back on field goal 45-44. But his numbers 12.3 in his rookie season, numbers, and 9.4 in the second year. But how he started the season was really shaky. You know what I'm saying? That's the real reason why Ime Udoka started transitioning to things. So when you look at the second half of the season, we still was the number 2 seed, and we was not asking him to be the bucket getter off the bench. So when you add Dory Finney-Smith, Tyrese and taking another leap, and Reed Shepard taking the leap, you don't really, you know what I'm saying, need the go-to scorer king, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the that you know what I'm saying, that score off the bench.
And that's
Didn't Holiday get his minutes?
What up? Yeah, Holiday got some minutes. Yeah.
This is my point. So y'all, if y'all remember last year, I was saying that Cam was gone, or that they needed to go on and get him up out of there because of his mentality. It wasn't about his skill set, right? But then they got rid of Jalen. So I'm like, okay, well then this is Cam's opportunity to be able to step up and assume a larger role. But the team got rid of him. I'm not even necessarily mad that the team got rid of him. Me personally, y'all remember right after we made the KD trade, I had Cam in the starting lineup.
Right.
But if you're gonna get rid of Cam, then where's the skill set that you bring back?
You replace it. No, I get it.
Yeah, I'm just talking
Mm-hmm.
about the skill set, the ability to get a bucket. The ability and you say I do know that they're gonna probably try and rotate the minutes to try and have an LP on the court, a KD on the court, a Amen on the court. But I'm thinking KD not playing, and then you could have LP get in foul trouble.
Shit. Yeah.
You can have
King.
You can have
Hey, bro, I know exactly what you're pointing out to. But if the scenario is built that we do by committee, and he wasn't a big factor off the bench like that, neither was, Reed Shepard. So I'm just speaking on like, okay, it must have been a mutual, thing going on as far as like what I want to be in my career going forward. If I'm not getting an opportunity, if this guy Jalen Green out here and I'm still coming off the bench, if I could do it in Washington, replace somebody, if I show my worth and show my talent, then cool. I want that situation. I want that opportunity to show my work. But over here, we buy championships. And if he's not locked in to being a legitimate role player, a guy like Dory Finney-Smith or Kogi want to be, or Tyrese want to be, then there's no place for that. Because
I never saw no media reports about Ken Whitmore coming out and saying he won 30 minutes a game or some shit like that. I never saw that.
I ain't saying he said that.
It ain't about
I'm not saying he said that or nothing like that. I'm saying that what Cam want to be, because you saying like he should, King feels like he has the talent to be a number one, a starter, right? And you think that Cam Whitmore is hell of a talent to house to be that.
I think he could be a 6-man. I think he could be a 6-man kind of guy, 6-7 man, maybe call it 7-man.
What the hell are we arguing about with your ass? If I said what I just said, if you're going to Washington to be in a situation where he can show his talent and projectly outplay somebody and be a starter, what the hell are you arguing for us about? We put him in a situation to be
6 or 7 man. I'm saying 6 or 7 man, not a starter.
Hey, House, let me ask you this, man.
Look. The Rockets, like King said, the Rockets don't got a Lou Williams. The Rockets don't got a veteran Lou Williams. So why not keep Cam around?
So who was Lou Williams for Indiana Pacers getting to the finals and going to Game 7 with the Oklahoma City?
Bro,
who's Lou Williams off the bench?
That was a fluke, hot streak. That any team can get on a hot streak.
It was the backup point guard, Green.
McCollum.
Yeah. He was basically their Lou Williams.
But he wasn't no go-to bucket, but he stepped up to the plate, right? He wasn't no Cam Whitmore level or talent, right? So I'm telling House that if the Rockets have the formula to be do it by committee, that means, we're a team first. It don't matter who the fuck out there. We're a team first. If I'm saying that we built like that, then we can still take any team from Denver Nuggets. They win Game 7 with the Clippers and Denver, right? So if we present that with the additions to KD, with the additions to Amen Thopnson going up to another level, with the additions to LP going up to another level, Jabari, all these things, Fred shooting efficiently, that's dangerous. I'm just saying all that coming to one thing, bro. We hellified. I ain't doing like cap and shit. House talking about.
No. Greenlee, you missed us. I agree with you, Greenlee. I agree you're hellified. What I'm trying to say to you is this. My whole point is that if you want to win a one-off championship, go. Go do that. That's cool. That's cool. But if you want to be a dynasty, the real dynasties develop the players while
Yeah,
they're winning championships.
That's what they're
It seems like
doing,
they
Hoss,
don't
bro.
want to do
Hoss,
that.
That's what they're doing.
Hoss. Then why you arguing, bro? We just trying to get one, fam. We just lost a hell of a lot of games, bro. We trying to get one, bro. You talking about dynasty? I don't give a damn. Give me one. We'll work on two
Especially in
after we
this
get
era,
one.
bro. No real, ain't no real dynasties in there. I get what you're saying. I would love to be a dynasty because if KD's not here 2 years later, we still got Amen,
Well,
Jabari,
look, you got the Suns
Sengun. They have
picks.
experience. They have experience with the young team that's coming. Young teams is coming in, so they're gonna have their experience 2 years
Well,
later.
look, you got the Suns picks. You got the 25, 27, 29 Suns picks. You're going to
Exactly.
develop those players, right?
Yeah.
Well, 25
Yep.
pick, 20. No, the 25 pick we didn't already gave up, and them future picks aren't guaranteed that we gonna even draft those players. Because if you talking about 27, that's another two seasons from now. The KD might be gone, so they
Right, but
might
guess
try to
what?
use that pick.
But
They
but
might
guess
try to
what?
use that pick to trade for a
But
veteran.
But guess what? When KD's gone, now you got Tari and Almond and Alp. They're all going to be 27, 28 years old at their peak. Not just like 3 or 4 year players. They'll be 6 or 7 year
Okay, bro,
players at their
you
peak.
all over the place. You all over the place. 'Cause
I
you
think
talking
it could
about
be a
draft picks. Now you
dynasty.
talking about
I think they could be
now
a
you talking about
dynasty
the
even
players.
after KD.
Yo,
Hey, hold on,
Hey,
hold on. Hey,
Hoss. Well, we
Laro,
decided that
hey,
Cam
real quick,
Whitmore
B.
wasn't part of the dynasty. Fool.
Hey,
We
hey,
decided.
hold on. If I can chime in for a
Hey,
second.
Laro, what's up with Laro?
Hey,
Go
what's
ahead.
up, man? What's with all the crying, bellyache, and this and that and whatnot, right? We got our superstar now. Now we gonna cry about the contract. We gonna cry about this. We gonna cry about that. Look,
Nobody
man.
crying. Get your ass out of here. Nobody
Man, hold up.
crying.
Can I finish, bro? Without you interrupting, we understand you think you the white boy star of the show, but you're not really, by the way, bro.
I
You
never
just
said that.
all right. Shut the fuck up. All right, listen. All right, man. Let me tell you something. Look, we
I
had.
have never said that shit, Larry. That's some bullshit
Hold
you
on,
pulling
hold
on me right
on,
now, bro. That's
hold
some
on. Let him cook. Go ahead, Laro.
Okay, listen. So here we go. Right.
You didn't hurt
For
his feelings,
years,
bro,
for
Laro.
years we talked about who's going to be the star of the show. Is it going to be LP? Is it going to be Jalen? That divided the room basically, right? LP or Jalen. All right, Jalen out the way. Now we got a bona fide superstar. Are we gonna worry all day? Are we gonna worry all day if he gonna get hurt? Are we gonna worry all day he gonna miss 15, 20 games? Are we gonna just? Oh, what we gonna do, bro? We got the squad right now, dog. Why is everybody scared, man? I get it.
Hey, Laro, I ain't scared. 20
shut
games,
up,
that's
Kenny.
good. Hey, 62 games, 65 games for KD for Rockets, that's good. Because I feel like Amen Thopnson, Alperen Sengun, Jabari, and all them other guys, Fred VanVleet, is going to step up to the plate to actually, be better players because they had that experience. So
And we
if we worried about KD going out early or no big significant injuries, I'm not worried.
we all said 2 years ago they all not gonna make it, right? So
Right.
Phil Stone, he decided which one's gonna make it.
Yep.
It's Amen Thopnson, it's Jabari Smith. It might be to an extent. I mean, it's LP
Alperen
definitely
Sengun,
because LP got.
yeah.
But you know what? It still could be Tari. But man, Tari need to realize, bro, it probably ain't no money for you here, bro. I mean,
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. There's
man,
money
shut
for
the fuck
Tari.
up.
No, you don't know because his injuries, you know what I'm saying, with Ime
Man,
Udoka coming to the team, coaching, he's been, missing games. Big time significant minutes. So you have to put that into the
So
factor.
it might not. I mean, we all want them to be fan favorites or whatnot, but we not the 2012, 2013, 14 Warriors or whatnot, right? When everybody could have made it, when Clay made it, when Steph made it, Draymond made it, when they brought in Looney and all those guys, bro, everybody not gonna make it. I mean, we can't just tell ourselves to like just be like we just gonna be a team like that. Everybody not gonna make it, bro. And even when they decided
Can
that,
you get another talking point? God
yeah,
damn, I'm tired of hearing that.
you
We up
talk
here
for
having
hours.
a deeper conversation about the roster. You coming here talking about who is and ain't gonna make it.
No,
Like, can you get on
having a deeper.
what we talking about?
I'm having it, man. You run your mouth 24/7, bro, and you don't have the best takes in the world
Sucker,
either. By
I
the way,
don't even be up here 24/7. Like, what are
you
you
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about?
It's not like you had the best takes or whatever. By the way, you don't have the best takes. By the way, my dude,
Oh, my
you don't.
taste is great.
Oh, of course you would think so. But you know what? I yield the floor, and you can go back to whatever BS you talking about, KD
Thank you.
or whatever
I
else.
don't
Go
know why
ahead.
you brought your goof ass up here to change the conversation.
Hey,
Now,
hold on. So go ahead. So what take you got right now? What you got right now?
my take was about the Rockets replacing a go-to score or somebody who got the skill set to get a bucket coming off the bench.
Right.
I
That's a fact.
love the addition of Finney Smith. I like the Okogie addition. I like the Clint Capela addition. I like all of the moves that they made. I just felt when they got rid of Cam that they needed to replace him with somebody that can come off the bench and get us a bucket. If we
Facts.
have an injury to our
So
starting
King,
lineup with
what about
Amen
Reed
Thompson
Shepard
or
though?
something,
Facts. Facts,
What
but
about
King.
Reed?
yeah, but okay.
Yeah,
So the
I
thing
agree.
with
I agree. I agree. With King saying house, you know what I'm saying as well. But I'm asking about Reed Shepard's taking that leap and taking that more responsibility as far as the
Oh
development
yeah,
because
he'll take a
he's
leap.
supposed to
He'll
be.
take a
I
leap.
spoke.
But
He'll
I'm saying
take a
What I
leap, but he's a
spoke.
that'll be
different
your more
player.
focal
Hold
point.
on, Haas. So I spoke on old Shep after summer league, and so I expressed my worry with old Shep is I'm not sure at this point
He don't look ready.
from what I've seen over his rookie season to
He don't
summer
look ready.
league. I mean to whatever that was summer league. I'm not sure that he is a consistent shooter / scorer.
But he'll be playing
He's
with
a
different
white,
players.
less
King, not to cut you.
athletic
I'm gonna cut you off right there.
version.
He'll be playing with different players: Tyrese and Dorian Finney-Smith, Steven Adams, Clint Capella, Aaron Holiday still, and he'll be playing with some of the starters. So his role will be different. So everybody's playing with is not gonna, you know, try to make him look good. He gonna have to really like step it up. And I think trying to make a team look good, they're gonna make him look good, in my opinion.
Right, but that's why I went back to last season. So when MA was trying to play him, especially early, where he was with the starters, he did not show the ability to be able to shoot the ball at a high rate consistently.
Okay, so this is what I mean by sitting back. I've been sitting back and
So
listening.
hold on, real quick. Just
No,
let me
no.
make
I've
this
been sitting
last.
back and listening.
Let me
Y'all
make
been
this last
comparing that
point.
boy from Boston.
Let me make
Okay,
this
go ahead,
last
bro.
point.
Okay.
Okay, so I I I need to see from old Shep if he can be a efficient, high percentage shooter on low attempts. Because he can't be a volume scorer on this team. He can't
Mhm.
get 15, 18 shots in order to get into his groove. And to me, that's what he looks like. He looks like a volume type of shooter scorer in order for him to get his numbers to look presentable.
That's kind of like Fred. And this is what I mean by everybody calling for different things on the offseason. Y'all want Reed Shepard to be what hold up. What's the Caucasian boy's name from Boston or Indiana that everybody want Reed Shepard to turn into, right? I mean, it's just like we can hope that he becomes that guy, right?
You talking about
But
Larry Bird? Nobody
man,
said
come
that.
man, stop it, bro.
No,
Man,
no, no. He
Nobody
talking about.
said that.
Hey, House, he talking about what's it? Is it CJ or TJ McCullum?
TJ.
Uh, yeah, him
I mean,
and
everybody hoping for that.
Pay Pritchard.
They hoping for that, bro. I
Hey,
mean,
I hope that at
they
least
hoping
half of
for
that. I
that.
hope that off the bench,
I mean,
off the
he's
bench.
coming
But
off the
niggas
bench.
talk,
He's coming off
but
the bench.
but y'all talking about like a 6 man of the year, like Lou Williams is gonna do something for us that ain't never won a championship with teams. Jamal Crawford ain't never won a championship with a team playing like that. Like, so what are we talking about? I'm talking about a serviceable player off the bench. Peyton Pritchard was a 6 man of the year.
Man, bro, look, listen. Unless I'm not gonna make him the new Jalen or whatnot. But until Reed Shepard
Nah,
shows
I
it,
don't think he gonna be
he
like that.
never did it before. Until he shows it, he's never done it before. He's gonna be asked to take on a significant role this season on this team, right?
But
But
let me say this. Let me say this
until
in
he
defense.
hold on, this says hold
Go
on.
ahead. Go
You
ahead. Go
got it
ahead.
next. Until he shows it, he's never done it before, bro.
Well, let me say this real quick about what King said, because it is possible Now, I understand that Reed Shepard's never going to get 20 shots a game. I agree with that. But it is possible if he may think that Reed need more game time to get into the flow. Like if Reed eats up all of Cam's minutes, and let's say Cam got 15 minutes and Reed got 10 minutes, well, now suddenly you're at 25 minutes a game. You could get into more of a flow, and your shooting stroke could benefit from that, possibly.
Man, we got a lot of faith trusting in goddamn
Yeah,
Reed
so
Shepard
I don't
going
know if
into
he
the
gonna
season.
get no 25 minutes a game. I don't know that he gonna get that because you
And if
still
not,
got
you still have Aaron Holiday to step it up, and you have Amen Thopson who's stepping up and can play more minutes
But see,
and
that goes
things
to my
like that.
point. That
But
goes to my point and King's point.
but hold on, Hoss. That'll knock the development of Reed Shepard. You have to throw him
Well,
out there
that
with the Wolves.
well,
You
well,
have
that
to
goes
put
to
him out
my
there in
point.
situations to
That
build
goes to
him up
my
in the
point and
playoffs.
King's point that like Cam Whitmore is a different type of player than
Cam
Reed.
not here no
Hold
more, Hodge. Man, you got to get off of it.
on,
He's not here
Hold on,
anymore.
Laro. Let me speak. Cam Whitmore is a different type of player than Reed Shepard, whereas I would argue that Reed Shepard and Aaron Holiday are more similar type of players. Cam Whitmore is something different. And I think you should have something different on your roster. Get rid of one of those
Man,
guys. Maybe,
those guys come a dime a dozen, bro.
bro.
They come a
Aaron
dime.
Holiday
That's
not
why they
going to
got
do
rid of
that
Jalen.
much more than Reed
They got
Shepard
rid
going
of
to do.
Jalen Green. That's why they got rid of Jalen Green. That's why they want to trade Jalen Green for all these years. Oh, we can plug and play him with a two guard. Mikal Bridges, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell. We can just plug and play because them guys you can build up, and
Look,
they come a dime a dozen.
Look, I like Aaron Holiday, but I like Cam Whitmore better. And if they're going to get
And
rid of one
why
of
do
those
you
two
say
guys, they
Cam
should get rid
Whitmore?
of Aaron Holiday.
We all know Cam
Haas,
Whitmore's hella fire talented, dog.
I actually have a question, Haas. Haas, what do you like better right now as far as NBA career? Aaron Holiday, Reed Shepard, bro.
For the future, Reed
We're
Shepard.
not talking about upside. What do you
Reed
like better
Shepard.
now?
Reed Shepard.
I like Reed Shepard better than Holiday right now too, because I think he has a more diverse skill set. But
I mean, the man.
I am honest that he has not shown the thing that Holiday has shown the ability to do is that he can come in for 4, 5, 6 minutes, and if he's passed the ball and he has a shot, he can knock down that shot. Old Shep will come out of in that 4, 5 minutes and go 1 for 4.
But I think this year will be different, King. This year will be
Why?
different.
I mean,
Why?
it's
Why?
possible, but I'm saying I gotta see it.
Yeah, no,
Because
you're
I haven't
right.
seen it.
No,
And
you're
dating
right.
back
You're
to last year to this year, from what I've seen so far, he looks more like a volume scorer, a volume shooter, than he does an efficient sniper.
But that's what I'm
And
talking about,
that's
King.
what
He'll get more shot attempts with Cam's minutes, is what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know that, because you gotta it's gonna determine on who's on the court with him. Right? Like if he's on the court with a KD, if he's on the court with an LP, probably even an Amen, he's gonna more likely than not be a spot up shooter.
He's not going to be on the
Can he
court
knock
with.
down those shots efficiently? Because last year he didn't show the ability to do that.
Let's be real. Let's be real. He's not going to be on the court with KD that often. That's not going to happen that often. Let's be real about that.
I don't know. I don't know that. That's why I said I don't know that.
None of us
I don't know
that,
the rotation. I don't know the rotation that MA gonna have, and if they're talking about giving him more minutes and more opportunities, then that would mean that he would probably be the first. I mean, Fred VanVleet's direct backup.
Right.
So there's gonna be a legit chance that he will be on the court with Kevin Durant.
I think he'll be on the court with Amen. I think he'll be on the court with Amen. I think he'll fit well with Amen. I think he'll fit well with Amen.
House, why would he be on the court with KD to a certain degree?
Because KD's not going to play 40 minutes.
No. But I'm talking about like spurts of moments, opportunity wise. You want him to get that type of experience playing with a guy like KD in his career, second year.
But
you want him to get that type of action.
KD's not like a drive and kick type of player. Like I think he'll benefit from.
Here we go.
You a goddamn lie.
Here's where you're wrong. When KD was on with LeBron and what's the white boy who had his White's knocked
Joe
out.
Harris.
Steve Kerr.
Steve
Steve
Nash.
Kerr.
Steve Nash.
Steve
Right.
Nash.
Steve
When
Nash.
they were on
Steve
that,
Nash.
man, he
That's
even
crazy
called
how
out
you
his
say
own
that, but you know who
teammate.
we talking about.
Okay, not at the same time, but he asked his own. I mean, he was just like he called out Dorian Finney-Smith, LeBron's teammate as well. LeBron laughed at it. We all saw that interview, right? And it's just like if you on the court with that guy at the same time, he's gonna do certain things with his game. And I'm gonna kick it out to you when I feel it's the best time to kick it out to you. That's the
Yeah,
same
now
thing with Finney-Smith.
but Laro, ain't that what Reed Shepard is kind of fit for at this moment in the
Exactly.
second
So
year?
I get it. Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah,
that's
so
exactly.
why not play with Kevin Durant over Amen Thopnson?
Man, that's Haas talking, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
that's not
yeah. I'm
me
asking
talking,
him.
bro.
Well, see,
I'm asking him.
my
Bro, the
thing
reason
is,
why is because that was prime level KD. He not prime level KD no more. He ain't going to take no one off the dribble at 38 years old. Get the hell out of here.
What?
but he is gonna take
What?
people off the dribble. House, you.
How
No,
are you
no, he's
watching?
not.
Are you
No, he's
watching?
not. No, he's
You ain't
not.
watch KD
No, he's
last year,
not.
bro?
That,
You ain't watch
Yeah,
bro,
KD
you
last
going
year,
too
bro?
far with that.
bro,
50,
he's
40,
not going to
90,
be.
sucker.
He maybe once a game, but he used to do it 10
Man,
times a
this nigga
game.
said once a game, man.
He
Stop
used
it,
to do
bro.
it 10 times a game.
Man,
Okay,
well,
so
we ain't saying he got to do all that. We saying that he still put up the 50, 40, 90 with the 26, 27 in his sleep. Great efficiency. He could play make if he want. His assists ain't what
He's not in his
five assists
prime
a game.
anymore. This is not prime
We
KD.
ain't talking about his prime. He's better than what he was in his prime as far as
Bro, do
shooting.
you
And
understand he's
ain't
7
that what
foot
every nigga
tall?
said?
Bro, do you
Ain't that
understand
ain't
he's 7 foot?
ain't that what everybody said? Oh, why
yep,
KD? Why
his
K?
scoring went up.
His scoring went up. We missing scoring action. We missing efficiency. All this bullshit. And so now we get
Katie,
this. You got
Katie's
something
still
like
a
Hall
bucket,
saying what
bro.
he's saying.
He's still a
He's
bucket,
still a
dog. He's still
bucket,
a
bro.
bucket.
Like,
He's
come
still a
on,
bucket.
dog. Hey, Laro, we got that superstar, that number one option that you know what I'm saying that you been, you know what I'm saying, want. So I don't know what the fuck I was talking about.
I
He
mean,
acting like
My
we
my
just
only
went doing
word, my
shit.
only word. So I think I think
Not
Shep will be on the court with KD. My only issue, I don't want to say it's an issue, but what I need to see is that in that situation where KD draws a double team, he collapses the paint and he dishes it out to Old Shep. Can Old Shep knock down those shots at a high clip?
40%,
Because
dog.
if he
you
Hey,
can't
said,
knock them
40%.
shots
like you said,
down,
we gonna have to see.
40%, dog. 40%, bro.
if
That's
he
how I'm
can't
looking
if
for.
he can't knock them if he can't knock them shots down, then it kills the reason to have him on the team.
he will knock
That's
him
the
down,
same.
King. King, he will
I'm
knock him
saying,
down.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, listen.
Hold
at the
on.
same time,
King, hold on. Let me say to King. Let me say this to King real quick, Greeley. Real quick, Greeley. Hold on. Let me say one
House.
thing.
No, hold on. I got you, bro. I got you. Hold on. Let's not do this. Who was shooting 40% or above average off the bench with Cam and Reed wasn't getting that playing time like that?
Aaron Holiday.
Thank you.
Hey, let me say, Greenlee, real quick to King. Okay, you can make some conclusions about what Reed did last year when he had spot minutes coming off the bench, or whatever. What I'm telling you is that this is not exaggeration. Okay, Reed Shepard is the greatest shooter in college basketball history. So he will be able to knock down shots if that's your concern. Like he shot better in college. Reed Shepard shot better in college than Steph Curry shot in college. That's how
All right, but
good he shot in college.
we talking about the NBA though right now.
Right. But I'm
And
saying Steph
Exactly.
Curry.
what I'm saying,
Well, but I'm saying
is,
Steph Curry translated,
goddamn, bro.
right? Steph Curry translated.
Hold on, can we rebut a motherfucker? I'm saying is, we on the NBA level now, though, House, and we seen in 1 year you can put in opportunities or playing time in it like that. Yeah, so like King said, we got to still see it, but we talking about his game and what
Facts.
we see in summer league. He's not ready to be that operator, that go-to bucket like a Cam Wilmore could potentially been for us. So maybe the Rockets don't want to go that way. So with Reed Shepard, when you got all these guys surrounded around you that's ready, professional, and on that other level, you got Steven Adams, Clint Capela coming off the bench for you is, you know what I'm saying, getting your game open as far as picking roles. And then when you plugged in with the starters, Amen Thopnson, Jabari, Alp, and you know what I'm saying, KD, then your game is not gonna be focused. You're gonna have to catch and
Hey,
shoot
Greenlee.
or do other things outside of that.
Greenlee, what year was Amen Thopnson last year? That was his third year last year.
Your second year.
Second.
Second year. And last year for Reed Shepard was what, his first year?
His first year.
Okay, so what I'm telling you is, I think, this is my opinion now, I think that Reed Shepard going to have the same amount of growth in his sophomore season as Amen Thopnson had in his sophomore season. So I think that you're going to see a different Reed Shepard. That's my opinion.
But I'm right there with you. That's why I say, like, the opportunity that he's going to be given. No Cam Whitmore. So Reed Shepard, yes. You know what I'm saying? It's on you to be who you are, come off that bench. You having the opportunity. You having the most development factor. And we talked about it on an uncertain stream with Cam Whitmore before he got traded. The day before he got traded, I believe. We had a stream about this shit. And so what I was saying is that in that whole segment, I said maybe the Rockets are focusing on one development factor, you know, because Amen Thopnson stepped it up, Alp stepped it up, Jabari stepped up in the playoffs. They paid Jabari, they paid Alp in that summer. Now Amen Thopnson, we know he's gonna get that bag handed to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Raphael Stone gonna do to him as far as like helping the team out, all that shit. That's another scenario. But what I'm saying is Reed Shepard is gonna get that opportunity going forward, right? And after that, we not worried about no egotistical shit. I don't think Reed Shepard's gonna worry about getting my buckets or getting my plays or getting my
What
minutes
I
and
would
shit.
say to King is that you could probably trust Reed Shepard's college numbers more than you could trust his rookie season numbers.
No, no,
No,
no,
Because
no,
no.
no,
when you a
no,
rookie,
no,
bro,
no.
when you a rookie, like think about how you were talking about Amen Thopnson as a rookie. Nobody was talking about Amen Thopnson like as when he was a rookie the way he's talked about now, except for one person, and that's me. Because
Not
No, but
that's not true,
at
Nick.
the same time, Alvin Thompson was drafted as a guard. He was being placed as a dunker spot, playing defense. So you wrong. Play a different position. Just like Reed Shepard, we asking him to be a certain type of guard, not a point guard, not a shooting guard, but you know what I'm saying, the makeup of the team. So you wrong on
I
that.
mean, it's been said all off season that the Rockets are going to put a heavy load on Reed Shepard going forward, bro. I mean, he
Mhm.
has a big role coming up in this season, and it just, I mean, we can all see it. If he,
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
so
I'm not
back to my
saying
point. Back real quick, Laro. Back to
no.
my
You got it.
point. Back to my point. I need to see it from old Shep. But if he falls on his face this year, what is the contingency plan that the Rockets put in
Hey,
place?
Rich, you there?
It can't
Aaron
be Aaron.
Holiday,
It can't
Aaron
be.
Holiday.
It
Why
can't
not?
be Aaron Holiday, bro.
Why not?
It can't be him because you can't look at Aaron Holiday and expect him to be your primary backup point guard. He's not a passer. He's not a get into the paint or collapse the defense guy. He's really just a spot up shooter. And the thing about old Shep was that he was looked at as because to me he's a better passer right now than Fred. He's bigger than Fred. He plays good defense. He was supposed to bring that shooting element that the team has been missing. If he falls on his face and he can't play, we don't have a contingency plan of somebody that can orchestrate an offense, get other guys involved, get into the teeth of the defense, and be able to shoot at a high level and play defense.
I
So
mean,
who you
I
like
got
to
the
replace
we
him, bro?
are
I got the
we are
answer.
depending on him for a lot.
Hold
We
on.
depending
Hold
on
on.
I
Shep.
got the answer.
We are.
The answer is he's
Hey,
not going to fall on his face. The answer is he's not going
hey,
to fall
Rich
on his
Base, you
face.
there, bro? Rich, you there?
Yeah, I'm just listening to y'all, bro.
What's
Salute.
up with it, man? Yeah, hop in this bitch, man. What's good with it, man? What you
I'm
got
just
on
listening to
everything?
Salute,
y'all.
What
Rich
you been
Bang.
hearing? I'm
Salute,
stepping
salute,
that
salute.
bitch. You like what you got on this Reed Shepard shit? You know what I'm saying? You know what we talking about, right quick?
Oh, with Reed, man, I think uh, that's 50. I'm 50-50 with Reed. Like I said, he showed he showed promise last year at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? He showed some promise. He showed some confidence. Um, so you just really just looking for him to find his shot, get his shot off quick enough, and be consistent off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Play a major role off the bench and just basically be a connecting piece when Fred's sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Last year, like he came in and said, it's a learning year for him. So now it has to be a growth from learning to showing a consistent productivity. That's his next level of just stepping up as far as just shooting wise, playmaking wise, and just just basically just being a general off the bench. You know what I'm saying? I believe in him, but we got to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not gonna just sit up here and just say I'm all the way confident in him, but he just got to show his proof. You know what I'm saying? He just got to prove what he got to prove the Rockets right. Good night. He just got to prove the Rockets right. You know what I'm saying? He just got to prove them right and just see as far as coming off the bench and playing his role. That's it.
Right.
So I believe in the kid, man. I just really just hope he come in and just be confident. Don't get too high and don't get too low when you're not hitting your shot. What else you doing playing because we know Doka gonna demand you to play defense. We know he a small guard. He gonna get picked on, but it can't overshadow his height and his deficiencies can't overshadow what he's doing as far as productivity. Because I heard Haas say something about Amen Thopnson. He gonna take an Amen Thopnson type leap. You can't compare 6'1" to 6'7", bro. That's kind of
No,
hard to
I agree with
compare.
you. I agree with you. I'm saying I'm saying he's not going to take the same type of leap as Amen Thopnson did as a player, but I'm saying in his role he going to take the same type of leap. And let's be clear, like Amen Thopnson, like he took a big leap, but he's not an all-star yet. Like he should be an all-star this year, in my opinion, but he's not an all-star yet. I don't think Reed Shepard going to be an all-star. I'm saying I think he'll end up being a reliable sixth, seventh, maybe seventh man on this team.
He gotta play that role as what's that boy from Indiana, that point guard that come off the bench.
TJ McCollum.
Yeah,
TJ McConnell.
he gotta have. I'm not saying because he's a vet, so I'm not saying he gotta, but he has to play a similar role to that. Be active off the bench and just play a role, but also be effective. You know what I'm saying? Be effective and hit your shot. So yeah, but I think he's gonna do well.
There's really only one thing holding Reed Shepard back at this point.
And what's that?
That's his mustache.
Man,
Hey,
That
man,
dirty ass mustache. He got to shave that shit. He got to shave that off. He got to shave that mustache, man.
Salute to you boys, man. Shout out to you, Greenleaf. Shout out to the chat.
Hey, salute, King. Somebody say Reed Shepard gonna take that first team all defensive leap. That's what you comparing that
hell
shit to,
no.
House?
Bro, the guy doesn't understand what an analogy is. An analogy does not mean the exact same example.
So, Haas,
What an idiot in the chat room.
In what way is he gonna make that leap? Because I'll tell you some concerning things about Summer League.
I think he's gonna shoot 40%. I think he's gonna shoot 40% from
in
three.
Summer League, he showed that he's a volume shooter. We don't need a volume shooting point guard on this team right now. We need
I'll tell you one thing. I think he's gonna shoot 40% from three. That's where I'm gonna stop. Boom.
Let me know
Do you
when
think he's
you
gonna be able to get in the paint consistently?
No, I think he'll shoot 40% from three. That should be enough for you boys.
No, it doesn't. Listen to what I just said. Do you think he will be able to get in the paint consistently? When the defense is loaded
I think he'll be. I
up,
think he'll be able to get in the paint the same amount as Fred VanVleet gets in the paint. How's that, bitch?
That's not. First of all, you funky. You funky. See that? You see how we try to be cool. I ain't say. Shit
well, don't be cool no more.
Like,
don't be cool no more. Don't be cool no more.
I put him backstage, man. Nah, man. Cook this dude, man.
I ain't even say nothing wrong to him. Man, sit your whole ass. Get your ass on. He didn't hold up. Yeah, straight up hold. Now that's like you can't you can't take anything he says serious. For one, like he come on here, he he tried to get him on trash ass, corny ass takes. His takes be even when he do get them off, they fucking trash. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you takes are trash. You takes are trash.
You a lie.
You takes trash.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you corny, you lame, you a sucker, you a fraud, you weak. You know what I'm saying? You a buster, you a liar, you a cake, you just all around like you slow, man.
We got that rival. Greenlee, you gotta have one rivalry.
It's no
Greenlee, you gotta have at least one rivalry on the channel.
It's no rivalry. You don't add anything to the team.
You left one out. You left one out, dog. And if you saw him in real life, you slapped the shit out of him. He wouldn't do it.
That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Square
Nah,
that one
man.
up, right? Cue that
First
one
of
up,
all,
and that's a
I'm
fact.
bigger
And
than
that,
you.
that
I'm
don't, it don't
stronger than
matter.
you.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. You wouldn't talk reckless like this, and you wouldn't say that shit to my face. You
But
wouldn't. I ain't gonna lie to
Greenlee,
you.
you gotta have it. Greenlee, you need to have at least one
Man,
rivalry on your
I ain't.
channel.
I'm 5'9",
Yeah,
dog. I'm
hey,
5'9".
huh? You
I'm
can have a
5'9".
robbery all you
You
want,
know what I'm
all you
saying?
want.
Ain't nobody really
We
ran
on the
up
internet,
on me.
house.
I'm good. I'm good, man. I done been all like I've been all over. You just not gonna
See
run up on
how,
me,
see
and
how,
you
see
Hey,
how,
you not even
how,
really get that
hey,
close
hold
to me.
on.
You
Hey,
get
hey,
that
Green,
close to
Andre,
me.
take a chill pill. Take a
House be
chill
talking
pill,
tough
bro.
because he a kickboxer
Your
and
corny
shit,
ass
bro.
up.
Take a
Man,
chill pill,
he
bro.
lying. I
He
don't
a
believe shit
kickboxer
about
and
him.
shit.
First
I
of all,
don't believe
Greenlee.
that shit.
First of
I
all,
don't believe
Greenlee.
that
First
shit.
of
He a
all,
lie. He a
hey,
lawyer
Nah,
hey,
you
too,
a
ain't he?
listen,
kickboxer. You think you know
Greenlee.
shit.
Greenlee, first of
He
all, I
ain't.
never said. First of all, I'd never done kickboxing in my life. I'm a semi-pro professional boxer. Not, and that was in
No,
my
you ain't.
prime. I don't do that no more.
Man, I don't believe none of that shit. And first
Well,
off,
look, hey, if you were around in the old days, I sent Ticket TV, the photo.
oh man,
He put
you
it
know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
screen.
You know what I'm saying?
Ticket
You
TV
pull up in
put
your
it.
pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? You like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the old days, you pull up in your
Ticket
pickup truck.
TV.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? With
Ticket.
some, I ain't even
Hey,
gonna take it there. I
listen.
ain't even gonna take it there.
Hey, listen, bro. Ticket TV
I
put
ain't
my
gonna
photo
take
on
it
the
there.
screen of when I won
Hey man,
a
hey
semi-pro
look,
championship.
hey look. He talking about his feet
Back to
right now. Hold
basket.
on, he talking about his feet. I think Haas trying to say if he had the chance to, he a curb stump a black dude if he had the
Nope,
opportunity
nope,
to. Ain't that what you
nope,
trying to
That's
say,
what it
Haas? I
sounds
nope,
mean,
like.
real talk,
That's
bro.
what
nope,
it sounds like.
Hey,
nope,
That's what it
nope,
sounds like.
yeah,
nope,
That's what it sounds like.
nope,
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
nope,
You know what I'm
nope,
saying? With your aerodynamic shaved head.
nope,
I feel you.
nope,
I feel
nope,
you. You know what I
nope,
mean? Remy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You easily influence. Kid, I get
nope,
it. I get it.
nope.
Haas, tell us how you really
You do
feel,
anything.
man. Tell us how you
You do
really feel,
Hey,
man.
anything. You do anything for
hey,
crowd attention. Right?
hey, Greenlee.
Like he like the
Hey,
bad
man, let's
kid.
get back to
You know what I'm saying? The
basketball,
back of
Jay.
class to eat the glue. Anyways,
Nope.
like I say,
Hey,
House ain't
look,
ready for that.
Anyways,
Hey, go, hey, let's get back to
anyways,
basketball.
I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna keep it on there. Anyways, I think that what you know what I'm saying a lot of people main thing about Reed or our biggest fears is we believe that he won't be able to hold up against the defense on his own as the number one ball handler without another
he not
ball
gonna be
handler.
number
You know what I'm saying?
one.
Listen. Without you know what I'm saying without an additional ball handler on the same on the alongside him. You know what I'm saying on the floor with him. And the thing is, he's the like it's only we only got three real ball handlers on the team. You got Fred, Reed, and You know what I mean? Everybody else, you know what I'm saying, like
KD,
is primary
KD
What
too,
about
is
KD?
KD,
primary
Yeah,
is
K,
you
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
KD.
Yeah, but you know what I'm
KD,
saying,
bro.
but you don't want him to facilitate. That like when I say ball handler, I want somebody to facilitate the offense.
Man,
That's what I mean.
I know you're a LeBron like lover, right? Man, KD skill set is like 10 times better than LeBron, bro.
That's
Man,
KD,
true.
stop
That's
that.
bro.
That's a
true.
Man,
That's a
lie.
yeah,
That's a
true
lie.
man,
Come
statement.
on,
as
kid.
far as
That's a
Come
skill
true
on, bro.
set
Like
statement.
goes,
you only
as
got to do
far as
that.
skill set,
Anyway,
That's facts,
you don't believe
Laro.
it.
That's facts,
as far as
Laro.
skill set goes, man, come on, man. You gotta say KD too, bro.
Anyways, what I'm
That's
saying is,
facts,
you
Laro.
don't. I don't want KD facilitating offense. I don't want him scoring and then being a primary playmaker. I want him to rest. You know what I mean? I want him to come in, scope. You know what I'm saying? Scope, be a little bit of a hub, but I'm talking about to be handling the ball, bring the ball up. I don't want to put all the extra wear and tear on. You don't want to use
Man,
him for
I
that.
know. Hey, look, Dre.
That's
I
what I'm
know you
saying.
saw the. I know you saw the interview with him, LeBron, and the white boy
I
who
I
walked
didn't
into the
Jay,
His
read it.
name is Steve
I didn't
Nash.
see it all. I didn't see it. I
and
didn't see
walked
it
into
all.
the hospital to determine that wasn't his.
What?
Hey,
Hold
the
on.
man's
What?
name is
Hold on.
Steve
What?
Nash.
Wait. What? Wait. What?
Yeah, we all know the
What happened?
story. His name is Steve Nash.
I don't know what happened. I
Okay,
didn't see
so
the
what
whole
happened
thing.
was that they didn't know
I'm
they didn't know that his wife.
hey,
Steve Nash. Steve
I'm trying to
Nash.
hear.
Listen. I'll tell you the story.
Can I
I'll
please
tell you
hear
the
it
story.
from?
Steve Nash. Steve Nash did not know his wife cheated on him until the baby came out black.
Oh, no, that's not the. Oh, that was with his teammate. Was
Yeah,
that
yeah,
true?
yeah. It was. I'm the pappy. You know what I'm saying? They ain't know.
I like
You feel me?
I heard about it, but no, so I heard about that with the Spurs too. With with Tony Parker, he smashed who wife he smashing.
Hey, but that's
Uh,
it. That's either here or there. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
that's that's
but
that's,
no, yeah,
that's
but I mean
we.
that's kind of rare. But no, saying but the gist of what I was saying is that you know what I'm saying like how J Dog said. I think he said if somewhere to happen, God forbid, something happened to Reed or Reed doesn't fully launched how we want them to be, or we don't want the offense to go in a hole or have them long spells of non-scoring because we don't have another ball handler to keep the offense going. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's my biggest concern. You know what I
KD
mean?
gonna
I
fix
want
all that. KD gonna fix
listen.
all
I'm
that.
talking off the bench. I'm off the bench. Because you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, you don't want Reed and Fred, you know what I'm saying, sharing the flow at the same time. So
So
it's
Dre,
gonna be
hey
dependent
Dre,
on Armin or what's
coming
up.
off the bench in the playoffs, whatever was Ime Udoka, bringing off the bench. Did the bench kill us in the playoffs? Like what was our bench
Did the
doing in the
bench?
playoffs from
I
your
I I,
recollection?
I, our bench didn't do shit because Reed. I mean, Ime didn't trust him. He didn't trust him enough, and he kind of ran the
Right, so
starters
you pretty much
into
go
the
through,
ground.
Ime, what I'm saying, most coaches go through an 8 to 9, possibly a 10-man rotation. What I'm saying, some guy might not play, then he might
Ime's
replace
kind of
that
worse
person.
with it.
So what was he played Steven Adams off the bench. He
I
played
know where
Tyrese
Green
off the
going. I
bench.
know where Green going with this. I know it.
He
Hey
played
man, look,
Tyrese off the bench.
I
He
know
played
where he
who else off
going
the
with it.
bench? Who else played?
Hey, Tari didn't. Man,
Oh,
look, Jabari didn't earn those minutes, dog. Real
Sorry,
talk, bro.
man,
I know.
So
I know
so
where
but
Green
but
going.
listen,
Jabbar
bro.
Jabbar,
Green
Jabari gonna
wanted.
get most of those minutes, and Reed's gonna have to step up. And Steven Adams and Tyrese man is gonna escalate too as well. I hope he can stay healthy. What I'm saying, contracts and situation like that. So I think Tyrese is gonna step up. Jabari is gonna step up as far as he's coming off the bench or starting. I think he's gonna start the season. But Reed
Hmm.
Shepard, Steven
Hey man,
Adams, Tyrese, and Dorian Finney-Smith, those four guys coming off the bench. I think
Green. I
what's
gotta
up,
be
Larry?
real with
Where I'm
this.
going? Where I'm
I
going,
gotta be
bro?
real with this. I think Jabari. I mean, not Tari. He might be on the back burner this season, dog, because they brought in a dude who has the same attributes or whatnot. Even though he's like 8 years older than him or whatnot, right? But they brought in a Tari Eason replacement, bro. They did,
Hey,
like, pretty
hey,
much.
No,
Dorian
no,
They
that's not
Finney-Smith.
did that.
true. That's
hold
not
on,
true.
wait, wait,
Dorian
wait.
No,
Finney-Smith.
that's
Hold
not
on.
true. Kevin Durant is the Jabari replacement. Tari
No,
is
No,
more like
no,
man,
Amen.
Dorian
T-
Finney-Smith, bro.
no, Tari is
I'm
more like
talking about
Amen.
I'm talking about
Uh,
Dorian Finney-Smith over Tari Eason, bro.
Almond
That's
ain't
what
hey,
I'm
shit with
talking about.
No, they're
Tari
different
don't do
players. They're
no,
different players. They're
Almond on a
different
different level
players.
than Tyrese, bro.
They're different players, bro.
but
And
I would
frankly,
say,
frankly, and
I was,
frankly, both of them are better than Jabari's
hey,
soft ass.
Hoss. I would say this though. My biggest problem though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very curious on how they gonna do this. I think they're too forward heavy, and I do got a problem. You brought a good point, Laro. I got a problem with how they treating Torrey, bro. I'm not
Right.
gonna lie,
I
bro.
agree. I agree.
I have a big problem with how they handling this Torrey situation. I do. I
Facts.
As
really,
far as
really
what though,
do.
Rick? As far as what
Who?
though, Rick? Like
I'm
contracts
talking like
or
getting his
like what's
blood
It's
up?
just
down.
it's everything. It's the contract. It's him.
But
He
Rich,
possibly
I can see on the business side of it. My bad, Rick, but I can see on the business side of it. Can y'all hear me? My shit fucking up.
Yeah,
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 no,
we
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
We can hear
No,
you.
we hear
Hey,
you.
Rich,
We hear you.
No, we can hear you, bro.
on the business side of it, you got to look at it from when Ime Udoka got here, right? You got Jalen Green up out of here. You got Dylan Brooks up out of here. He pinpointed Dylan Brooks and stuff like that. Then you look at Tyrese. That first year Ime Udoka got here, how many games he missed? Like damn near 30. And then he
cool.
got that whole Tyrese, and then he got that whole surgery shit. He was out for the season. His first year he made Doka got here. The second season, he had the same type of shit. So you got to be cautious. You don't know. You don't want to overpay him. And then you want to bring in Dorothy and Smith, though, Kogies, and you know what I'm saying? Amen Thompson gonna have a big role, and Jabari gonna have a big role. Even though we would probably say Jabari and Tyrese can do the same things, but with Tyrese, you got to be cautious with him. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
Yeah,
when
but
you say that
he like his
we
rookie
doing
year,
it
he ain't
wrong,
missed no
when
games.
we doing it wrong, how we doing it wrong? Like
He
the
didn't miss
business
any
side
games.
of
He
it.
missed a lot of games, bro.
Listen,
No, he missed
listen,
a
listen,
whole bunch of
listen,
games. He
listen,
missed half.
listen, listen. I said his rookie year, he didn't miss any games. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened to him
No,
was freak
I'm saying
injuries.
when Ime Udoka got here. That's all we can go off. Where Ime Udoka got here, he missed damn near half the season, and then he was out for the season. And then the second year, they said that shit was he got the surgeon shit. Then what happened? Got the
And
same
here's the
contusion or some shit, and
I I,
and
I
you know
injury
what?
I just
prone.
think they just didn't want to
And
disclose.
here's the
They
thing
just
right
didn't want to
now.
disclose
We hold
what
up.
it
We
was.
have to pay. Hold up. Here's one thing. We have to pay a max rookie deal to a dude coming up next season. Amen Thompson is all over ESPN right now as being one of the best two-way players in fucking NBA history right now. He compared to Scottie Pippen, goddamn Grant Hill right now. Bro, he's gonna get the fucking rookie max extension. We gotta look at it as far as money goes too. Bro, they gotta pay a man next offseason, bro. We can't afford to fucking pay. We can't afford to pay. We can't afford to pay him. It's just like, no, baby.
No, no,
I believe we can.
no,
It's
no.
just
What I think is
overpaying.
gonna happen. Hold on, wait. What I think is gonna happen with Tory, bro? They're gonna do what they did to Jabari.
Mhm.
They're gonna limit his minutes. They're gonna let his value drop a little bit. They're gonna still give him enough minutes to where, but at the same time, they're gonna lower his value and they're gonna let him hit the mark, test the market, and see what the market want for him, and they're gonna match the contract. You
I would hate
cannot
that.
tell me, you cannot
I
tell me
would hate that.
you can't tell me they don't want to keep Tory, bro. Tory, I'm sorry, bro. At one time last year, let's just be honest, him and Amen was coming
When
off the bench. They were
that shit
saving
was
us in a whole bunch of
lighting
them
in the bottle.
games.
Yeah,
They
that shit
were
was
saving us
nasty.
in a bunch of them games last year, bro. In a bunch of them games. Remember, he almost brought us back by himself against Golden State.
At Gold State, yeah, and out there,
Hmm.
yeah.
So
But that was
Tory
one
got the
game.
potential.
That was one
No, no,
game. That's
no,
why.
no,
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 I
no.
get, I get what
He
you're
was
saying. Like,
balling, bro.
hold on, Dre. I get,
Hmm.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Tyrese, and like you said, they don't want to give him up for nothing, or they want to keep that nigga on the team. But I know how in negotiations go, contracts and stuff like that. That's why it's dragging on along with KD, because you got to make it fit, not this year, but the years
The bar,
after. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think I cut
You
out.
have to make
The
the
bar
contracts
still got to.
matter.
I
They
Uh-huh.
looking
mean,
at
but
Almond too, though. They looking at how much they got to pay Almond.
They
a
looking at
man,
Alman.
he gonna be a max contract
But
player
then you
next
have
year,
to have
next
that
season,
window
bro. We
open.
gotta
Like
look at it, bro.
if we still need a superstar when KD out this way,
Yep.
it could be a window open, you know what I'm saying? Because you still have draft picks. They're
But
still
Green Lee,
comfortably sitting. What's up?
Green Lee.
We should all
So,
know.
so,
We should all know right now. Amen Thompson is gonna be a max rookie extension, bro. We all see
but,
it, bro. He got the hype
but
from the
hold on,
league,
Laro.
man. He gonna be that.
But hold, no,
Hey,
I agree. No,
Laro,
I
Hey,
Laro,
agree
hey,
who
with
hey,
you.
who
what?
called
Hey,
that? Laro, who called that the day he was drafted? It was Hoss. Hoss
Hold
called
up.
that the
Hey,
day he was
Green Lee. Hold
drafted.
up. We know how it was you. Hey, Green Lee. But somebody pointed out. I was watching some on YouTube. Somebody pointed this out about what the
yeah,
Rockets
yeah.
is doing, bro. They said look out for 2027. I don't know if y'all seen somebody stream. And if you look at these contracts, everything is matching up for 2 years. Dorian Finney-Smith, 2 year contract. Fred, a 2 year contract. I think they
Yeah.
trying to get a I think they trying to capture a championship within this 2 years. But in 2027, I think they gonna take some of them picks. They finna go try to get another superstar to either
Yeah.
match
I
with
mean, like I
Sengun.
said, it
I
ain't
would
gonna
love
end with KD. It's like a blueprint. We still had a young core base, and Jabari, and LP, right? And so with bringing in KD, you're not gonna just buy into the max
But you
deal.
better put Tari name in there. You better put
So
Tari name in there.
Hey,
Tyrese as
man,
well.
look,
So hold on, real quick. So what I'm saying is, yeah, that opportunity, that type of deal is still on the table in the future. If it doesn't pan out, you feel me? We're gonna be in contention mode because I believe we are in contention mode. But if it doesn't pan out, you still have the opportunity to, if certain players don't work out with the things that's going on, you could trade and have assets to, to continue what we got
hey,
going on right now.
hey, Green. What I'm saying is the actual skill set of a man Thompson, bro. It's worth more now than trying to trade for a guy like
What did
Giannis,
Raphael
bro.
Stone tell him, hey man,
I'm just saying
hey,
the
hey,
skill set,
Raphael
right, man.
Stone, hey, hey, that everybody. So I understand, Laro. Mama Thompson, first team all defense. You know what I'm saying? If he makes the All-Star, you can't hold him back for getting that max. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even to LP order. You know what I'm saying? LP got his contract because he wasn't an All-Star prior to his negotiations year. So if Mama Thompson makes an All-Star, then yeah, we got some shit to talk about. Just like I told y'all, man, Mama Thompson gonna be flexing with niggas in that starting lineup. I don't give a
And
fuck.
I don't
Dylan
know if it
Brooks
was
or
King or
whoever.
Rich or whatnot, right? But if you saw those highlights, you put one up on when he was doing this thing like in Euro League basketball or whatnot. He might be a power forward, bro. Like real talk. LP,
Who?
he got.
Who? Oh, LP.
I'm talking about LP got game like a
Oh, okay.
fofo, bro.
Oh yeah.
LP got
Nah,
game, bro.
we all know LP got game. He just got to be comfortable. He said it. that when Ime Udoka, when Ime Udoka introduced the double big lineup, it made my job a lot easier. Having to consistently be physical with opposing centers on the defensive end, and then switching on to offense to become very tiring. With the double big, my performance increased, and I had more energy on both ends. Didn't I say that all year, Laro?
Man, bro,
What I
we
saying?
got look, hey, bro, we
What I
got a
saying that the
squad.
Ime
We got a
Udoka way.
squad, bro. We
Real quick.
got a squad,
What I'm
bro.
saying though, the
Yeah, you
Ime
did,
Udoka way
bro. You did.
was tiring them out. So LP just acknowledged this shit. So
you did, Greenlee. You did that, Greenlee. You said that.
It made it easy for LP. So yeah, I think it's gonna be more LP at the 4. It's gonna be more, LP, Steven Adams,
Clint Capela,
and Clint Capela. You know what I'm saying? Not we already know what Jabari looked like alongside him. You know what I'm saying? Top 2 in the West most of the year, and
the
a better
thing
starter fire.
That 20 games that KD might miss, bro, I think we're gonna be good with LP doing that, bro. I mean,
LP and
running
Armin, all them niggas.
bro.
LP,
I
Armin,
feel we're gonna be okay,
with
bro.
Fred, with all the guys, Dorfin and Smith, who can make up some things. Tyrese, and like, bro, we gonna be okay because we look at like we want hell. Somebody got an echo, bad echo. Hey, it's you, House. Turn your shit down in the background. Get your ass up out of it. So what I'm saying is, with the addition of KD, you get all that, and we had some games when Jalen was 9 points per game, 12 points per game. So if you don't have that 25 points per game, the guys that's made up around him, LP, Jabari, the team, you're gonna hold your head above waters. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're gonna fight it out regardless because you feel like it with Jalen Green on the court.
I'm not calling LP Joker right now, but man, LP got some slick moves that look like Akeem in his prime, bro. It's like he just doing dudes up like he doing it, bro. I mean, you can look at it and see it, bro. He doing it, bro.
Nah,
I
you
mean,
going too far, Lara.
Yeah, I was like, man, listen,
You
he doing his thing. He balling. Let's just get that. He look good. Yeah, you don't gotta
I
say
mean, he did make the All-Star team last year. I mean, he is the only All-Star on this roster other than KD.
No, but he said
House, what are you doing here, bro?
He said
a
Hey, Andre, why don't you shut your ass up, biatch?
man, what I'm saying is LP is definitely showing his worth right now. And he's more than just a guy who just makes good passes or whatnot. He got those moves, bro. I mean, he's silky with that shit, bro. I mean, man, some of the things he doing in Euro right now, bro. Man, that shit looks so pretty, bro. It just mean we haven't seen that in a while, bro. Like real tough, like that shit look pretty. What LP doing over there, bro?
But at the same time, like I said earlier, I want LP to be a better version of LP than last year. All the missing bunnies and under the rim layups.
Yeah,
he can be a 60% field goal shooter. You know what I'm saying? 3-point percentage, I'm not really looking for him, but if you want to escalate his game outside the 3-point range, cool. That's even an A+ for
look, what Laro is saying is that LP is basically, I think he's probably a little tiny bit better than Vlade Divac. And Vlade Divac is a Hall of Famer. I mean, that's the kind of guy we're talking about here.
No, are y'all listening to this shit?
Hey, Vlade got traded for Kobe. Vlade got traded for Kobe.
Stop it, man.
Vlade got traded for Kobe straight up, dog. Real talk.
What are we doing?
Vlade did get traded for Kobe Bryant straight up, though. I mean, I'm just trying to say.
Let me ask you something.
Y'all just don't let this nigga say he look like Akeem in his
No, but he got traded. He got traded for Kobe. Vlade got traded for Kobe, dog. Vlade got traded for Kobe, bro. Vlade got traded for Kobe Bryant, dog.
Let that shit come out that dude mouth, bro.
Jada, you heard me shut that down.
Jada, Vlade got traded for Kobe, bro. Vlade got traded for Kobe, bro. You know that.
Do you know?
Hey, Jada, I was gonna say this nigga Laro tripping, but I was gonna say back. I say
no, but Vlade got traded for Kobe.
Better nigga to Scola or some shit.
Yeah,
but hold up. Y'all can't say nothing about that because Vlade got traded for Kobe, bro.
Vlade, like you right, Vlade ain't even fucking with Scola, and that's a fact. Stop
Bro,
it.
you
Come on,
bump,
man.
bump.
Stop it.
Vlade Divac's a Hall of Famer.
Vladdy is not even better than Louis
and he
Scola.
damn near, and he got traded for
Stop
Kobe
it.
Bryant in a straight up
Vlade
trade.
Divac's a Hall of
Stop it.
Famer.
Listen,
Vlade's a Hall of
Listen,
Famer. Scola's not a Hall of
Hold
Famer.
on. One at a time, man. Hold on.
Okay,
One at a time. One mic.
Scola's not no Hall of Famer.
One mic, y'all. One mic, dog. One mic.
it's level.
So Laro. So what? Hold on, Dre. So what I'm hearing is LP better than Divac, or is he not better than
Divac,
Divac?
I'm not.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
He's better than the Divac, the son and the dad and the son. Yes, he is. And when he say like,
but you said, Laro, that he has the footwork of Akeem Olajuwon.
In
man,
his prime. In his prime.
But hey, you saw, hey, Green, you put that clip up on your channel, bro. Goddamn, nigga, you didn't put that clip up for no reason, bro. I saw it, dog.
I ain't say he was a king
LP was looking.
none of that.
You put that clip up, bro. I mean, LP was looking. Hey, bro, you put that clip up. You put the clip up, right? You put the clip up, right?
Yeah, he put the move on that boy.
Hold up, Jada. Hold up. Hakeem in his prime. But we talking about, we talking about Hakeem win the championships, or we talking about early Hakeem before
man,
he
ask
started winning
Green,
championships?
ask Greenleaf what that clip look like. Ask Greenleaf what that clip look like.
Laro, I'm talking about athletic Hakeem before the footwork, or we talking about footwork Hakeem when he's winning
We talking
championships?
about prime Hakeem. Ask fucking Green what that clip
Hey,
look like.
Green, play the clip.
He don't
Play the
look
clip,
like
Green.
Ask Green what it look
Why
like.
you asking me, dog? I didn't compare him.
Green,
What it
play
look
the
like,
clip.
Green?
He
What it
don't
look like,
look
Green?
Hakeem,
Hey,
dog.
Green, play the clip. Play the clip. Play the clip, Green.
Play the clip. Oh, let me find it.
Nigga, I wouldn't give a damn what kind of clip Greenleaf play on this motherfucker.
Ain't no king,
Nigga,
huh?
ain't no Akeem and no prime, nigga. You can't compare damn with nobody Akeem.
Green was probably
This
drunk
shit
when he said that shit too. Man, no,
crazy.
I don't take no faith in
Hey,
that.
man,
Come on, man.
Hold on. Hey, Dre.
What's
I
up?
ain't say he was a king. I just say he put a mean crossover and a spin move dunk on a dude
I saw it.
overseas. That's all I said. I ain't comparing the shit.
Play the clip. Play the clip. I hadn't seen it. Play the clip.
I know exactly what clip you talking about. Laro, stop it, man.
I know who said
It was a
Green
nice
won't say no
move.
shit.
It was a nice
Green, you gotta
move.
play the clip, Greenleaf. You gotta play the clip for the audience.
Hold on,
You got for the audience. You gotta play the clip.
Man, I wouldn't give a damn what kind of clip it is, nigga. I seen Akeem do that shit. I seen Akeem do that shit against the best, nigga. Give a damn about no hero basketball, nigga.
Hey, J-Dog, you might take that shit back when you see that clip, bro. Like, real talk, bro. Like,
It's a crossover spin. It's a crossover.
Hey, J-Dog, you never heard of the Sengun shake? The Sengun shake?
Man, get on here, man.
J-Dog, you gonna see that and you gonna blow up. It was a nice play, but J-Dog, you gonna see that shit and you gonna blow a gas.
The Sengun shake.
You talking about that little?
I know LP nice, bro.
Yeah, you talking about the little.
But you talking about
low
one of the greatest of
crossover
all time, bro.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying? So he crossed it over, spin, and then dunks it on.
It was a low. Wait. It was a low crossover. Hakeem used to face you up, cross you over, take you baseline, hook me dream shake.
Man, it was pretty what it was pretty what Alfie did, bro. I mean, it was pretty what he did, bro.
I'm not doubting that. You tripping?
Play the clip, Greenleaf. Play the clip. Play the clip, Greenleaf. Play the clip for Laro.
Yeah, they really believe it. They really believe this shit.
Hey, J-Dog.
Ain't no they.
No, it ain't believe. He actually did it, bro. He did it, bro. He did it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Larry. You be coming on here and saying shit.
Hold on. I believe it was nice, but let me ask you this. Greenleaf, it looked like Prime Akeem, bro.
Hell no, bro.
Green, come on, bro.
Hold on, I'm gonna show it right here.
I got to ask these questions.
Where is it? There you go, right there. Hold on. Let me take the screen off.
Let's see. No, I don't believe this shit.
Little spin move.
Maybe.
Boom. Crossover spin move. 1, 2.
The Sengun shake. That's called the Sengun shake right
You
there.
ain't seen that before? You ain't seen that from LP before?
The Sengun shake.
Yeah,
Man, I ain't seen it like I haven't seen it quite like that before,
Nah, he
bro.
look good though. I mean, he look good. He look fluid.
You got the dream shake. You got the dream shake, and you got the Sengun shake.
That look like a kid.
Hell no.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I said what I said, my nigga. That's why I
Hell
said what I
no.
said, bro. Man, that shit,
Nah.
man,
Hell
bro.
no.
Come on, dog.
Hell no.
They off the lane for that
Something must be
motherfucker.
said.
That guy duck it now, Pete. Duck it.
Hell no. That doesn't look like no damn.
Hey, you
You
see who
need
out there?
you
I ain't
need to
see
go
no
watch some
goddamn
more. You
color.
need
I ain't see no color.
I will
Nothing
agree
but
that
no,
yeah, he was
nothing but
doing it
nothing,
against doing
nothing
it
but
against lesser competition. He didn't do it against David Robinson and whatnot. I'm saying
don't
that.
say that no well don't say that shit no more then. You know what it is. I expect more from you than that,
uh,
Darrow.
Elijah one rolling over in his grave right now in this shit.
Man, come on, man.
Hey,
King rolling over his grave
so
in
is
this
Al
shit, bro.
Hey,
is
listen,
Al is,
Andre, the man's
hold
still
on.
alive.
Now keep still getting it, man.
Hold on, hey,
I
y'all
know.
think
I'm just
LP
saying.
he gonna do that? Now that he's gonna be, in that fourth spot, probably, what I'm saying, most times because it was a success. Is he gonna cook Carl at the Towns, the ADs? You know what I'm saying? It's more fours that can play D against you than the fives.
We done
Yeah.
seen him cook Wemby. We seen him cook
Yeah.
the defensive player of the year, so
He
called,
ain't
for
gonna
the
be able
next
to do
10
that.
years,
He not
dog.
gonna be able to
In
do
his
that
rookie
on
season,
women.
what did he do last year?
He,
Yeah,
he,
what did he do last year? That was his rookie
he
season.
not gonna be
What
able
did
to
he
do
do
Hey,
that
this
on
last
women,
year?
bro.
Hey,
he
Greenleaf,
can do
Andre
it to
didn't know
cat. He
that.
can do it to cat.
Hey,
He can do it to
Greenleaf,
cat.
Andre didn't know Hakeem is still alive, bro. That's
I know
sad.
he's alive. It was a
That's
joke, you
sad,
silly
bro.
ass little boy. Dude, you are so goofy, dog. You are so goofy. You
That
so
is
That's
dumb,
sad,
man.
hey,
Greenleaf.
You don't
He
even
said
know. You
roll in
don't
his
even know.
that's
grave.
called
He said
figurative
roll in his
speech, man.
grave.
You
That
don't
man
know what
said
it is.
roll.
He dumb, dog. He
That
dumb, dog.
man
He
said
dumb.
roll in his
He
grave.
dumb.
Greenleaf. That
He
man said.
dumb.
That man said
He
roll in his
dumb.
grave. Greenleaf.
He
We
dumb. He
talking
dumb. He
we
don't
talking a
get it.
major
He,
retarded issues over here,
he,
man.
he's dumb, man. So
We talking about
anyways, like I say,
we talking about a
anyways,
stuttering fool. We talking about a stuttering
anyways,
fool.
Dre,
hey, you know what I'm
Hey
Dre,
saying?
what you
man,
think about
Anyways,
that
let's
move
let
though? Real talk. What you think about that move though,
it
bro?
was listen, it was a nice move
I
it's
want
a nice
Green.
move, bro.
I want
It's a
Greenleaf
really
to
nice
put
move. But what I'm saying
Green. I wish
what happened
in
there.
comparison to Elijah one, not in the
hold on.
same realm. Kid, you need to cut
I
that out,
wish
Right,
you
bro.
could pull. I
right.
wish you could pull that Akeem crossover
Now, they go,
baseline dunk.
yeah, they go cross copyright me
Nigga,
then.
he around here with this
They go
blasphemous
copyright me then.
ass conversation we having around here.
All I'm saying,
Blasphemy.
Man, hey,
that was a sweet move
I
that
don't
LP
condone that
pulled
shit.
off, bro. If
It was sweet, but it ain't no Keem, nigga. Is you crazy?
it was a
Nigga,
King light.
That's
I
blasphemous,
can't do
bro.
shit like that
That's
against
blasphemous.
top tier competition, nigga.
That's blasphemy. I ain't gonna lie to you, kid.
Come
That's
on, bro.
blasphemy.
Stop. In the playoffs, in the
Hey,
championship,
listen.
in the Western
Hey,
Hey,
Conference
Hoss,
listen.
is
Finals.
he
Nigga, what the
lying,
hell is
Hoss?
wrong with
Is
you?
J Dog lying?
Listen. We all know that Laro has a propensity to
Okay, well,
exaggerate.
then,
We all understand that.
well, House,
Spell it.
you
Spell
egged
it.
that shit on,
Spell it.
House. You
No,
egged it
he
on.
not Akeem. He not Akeem Olajuwon. Not even close.
Okay, well, there it is. Then. Thought that was your favorite player.
But
Your ass be
I
lying.
got
I
Akeem
said that was a
Olajuwon. I got Akeem Olajuwon at number 4 on my all-time list. Number 4. Both sides of the ball,
LP
offensive,
got a
defense.
bag. LP has a bag right now, bro. He does. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he
He
does
He
got
have
got
a
a
a
bag.
bag,
bag.
bro.
He does. He
That's
does. You're right.
Euro
He
league,
does.
bro.
You're
That's
right. He
practice for
does. He does
LP.
have that. He does
That's
have a bag.
practice for LP, man. Stop, bro.
He
That's
does
practice
that.
for LP.
Okay.
Hey, real
Yeah.
quick, man. Hey, real quick. We had the 3:15 hour mark, man. I don't want to keep y'all, you know what I'm saying, dragging on, man.
Hey, man.
But I'm gonna go down the line. Hey, Larry, what you got on the stream? What you got on the Rockets, bro?
Hey
What you
man,
got? Al.
what I think this year right now is LP is not gonna be down there with a whole bunch of guys crowding the space or whatnot because KD gonna make the space for him or whatever, right? I feel he gonna make the space for LP to come out and show what he's really worth or whatnot. We gonna need LP this season because I mean when KD missed those 20 games or whatnot, right? We gonna need that dude to step up and show what he's worth, bro, or whatever, right? So I mean, you know, he's worth the pay that he got last offseason that he's gonna go in that contract this season or whatnot. We can't keep the same guys and everybody not gonna make the fucking squad, bro. So if you gotta go, I mean, bye. I mean, I hate to say it, but if he
No,
gotta go,
Tari is better than Jabari. Let's be real about this.
well, that's all I gotta say, man. You can
Tari is
go ahead.
better than
Yeah.
Jabari.
All right,
That's a
Hawk.
fact.
Go ahead. Hey, go ahead.
Let him finish.
Tari is more versatile. Tari's more versatile than Jabari. He could do a lot better things than Jabari. The only thing Jabari's got on him is he's a little bit better shooter. But guess what? Tari going to improve his shot. And Tari's already a pretty good shooter. He's just not quite as good a shooter as Jabari.
What you need to understand is you gave your
But Tari does everything else better.
You gave your spot up as far as like having your last words because you jumped in. So I mean that's cool too. I mean it is what it is. But Haas, you gave me your fucking final words, bro. You did.
Go ahead.
So, next man.
Hey,
next man up.
Hey Dre, what you got, Dre?
Shit. Like I say, as far as the KD and LP duo, I think it's gonna be dominant, man. I think any form of pick and roll with LP, KD, Jabari, KD and Amen, I think it's gonna be deadly, and I think it's gonna open the floor up like these guys haven't seen since they've been here. You know what I mean? Like I say, LP was the second most double team player in the league. You know, and it was by far because Jokic was the number one. And you know what I mean? You put him alongside of somebody like KD, you put him along two other shooters, you know what I mean? Bona fide shooters on the floor that can knock down a three from a high clip. You know what I mean? I believe that LP is gonna have a amazing year. And I also think that that Amen's gonna have a good year. So it's gonna be really nice to see everybody, you know what I'm saying, get up and down on the floor and push the pace and just
we might have a big three, dog. It's gonna
be crazy.
We might have a big three.
You know what I'm saying? Like if all else goes as planned, I believe we're gonna be at least a 58 win team. And if and we could have at least three all stars. You know,
we got a big three, dog.
It could be four, but I believe three is if we where we at, we number three, and we got 58 wins, especially we got close to 40 at the 40 something at the All-Star break, we're gonna be in good position, and I think that's where we at. We just like to try to stay healthy after that.
Yeah. Already. Hey Jedi, what you got, man? What you got before we get up out of here?
Hey man, pretty much, bro. I did over everything you guys just said, bro. I think we gonna be a force to be reckoned with, first of all, and LP and KD. Hey man, I think we're gonna be a top at least a top 4 duo in the West, bro. I believe that, bro. KD and LP. And like y'all said, bro, I don't know who gonna take the biggest offensive lead this year. I believe Bar, it could be Alman showed in the playoffs. He can get buckets, bro, when you need him to, especially late in that series. So it could be Alman, you know. If I had to put my money on somebody, though, I think I might put my money on Bar, bro. I think Bar gonna go from, what he's at, about 13, 14, about
I'm
17,
a
18
14,
points.
like, yeah.
I think Bar gonna get around that 17, 18 mark this
Nope.
year, bro.
No, Barry's soft mentality. Barry's tired, bro. He don't want to play hard. He's tired. Barry got a soft mentality. He got a soft mentality. He's too soft.
No, stop being corny, man.
He's too soft, J-Dawg. You know it's true.
Hey, salute to y'all, man.
Jabari's soft. Laro just admitted.
But anyway, man, salute to y'all,
we'll
bro.
holler at you next stream, bro. Real talk.
Hey, man, y'all stay tuned, man.
Thanks, Greg, for letting
next
us up,
stream,
bro.
man.
Appreciate it.
Already, bro. Hey, salute to y'all, bro. Y'all keep it safe, be easy. It's real out there in them streets. It's your boy Greenleaf Exclusive. I'm out here, fam. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.